Good morning. I can't believe I'm live. I don't have any fancy intro music or any shit like that prepared. It's just me. And hi, everybody. Welcome. Everybody's welcome. If you want to get on the panel, I can drop a link if I remember how to do that. It's been a while. How the fuck do I do that? I think I got to go back and get the. Hold on just a second. It's been go to bed. I know, She-Hulk, I really need to. I can't sleep. Um, Hold on, I'm gonna try to get the link in case anybody wants to come up. Hey, K9. Sorry, girl, it's kind of a bad morning. In case you, yeah, it's just a kind of a fucked up morning. Sorry. Why can't I go in? I have no idea what I'm doing. Sorry, I have to go like back out to get the link. Something about my phone always gets booted, and I don't have like I don't but I'm managing mod right now, so it's all good, all good. I got it. So yeah, if anybody wants to come up, let me know. I know I really should get some sleep. Hey, Mater. Um, right, Cam. Yeah, It's been a long night, and I'm pretty tired, pretty stressed, but oh well. Here I am. Anybody wants to come up and chat or whatever. I took a vacation day for me today, so yeah, my brain is like a little bit all over the place. K9, look at my community posts. I don't want to just like rehash everything I've already been talking about, but sorry. Hey, Beth. Hey, Beth. Hold on. Let me see if I can make you. Oh, I can't make you a mod from here. Okay, I'll go back to. The only bad thing is I have to like go out. Yeah, Spoon, my brain is like, I didn't get any sleep, and then I did fall asleep during summers, and I woke up to a bunch of nonsense, and I've been going ever since. So, it just shows you people will like manipulate you and like accuse you of things that they're doing, because I absolutely wasn't doing anything but work, coming home and, taking care of my little crew here, and I've absolutely done nothing but been accused of doing things while other people are doing things, and that's just something that's not cool. I don't play those games, and I'm very loyal, and I've been nothing but good to him. I won't go into a lot of details, but I've been nothing but good to him, and that's just something I'm not willing to accept. Hey, Rick. Hey, Troy. Hey, everybody. Sneaky Brett. Yeah, more like cheating Brett, probably, I'm sure. But I guess we live and we learn. I'm 54, and I just hate I've put so much time and effort into someone that would do that to me. But if you can't trust somebody who says they love you, who can you trust? Like, at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. And it just showed me a lot when he's accusing me. And I've got more. I'm not going to post everything. Those are private messages. But I did post that to prove a point because he was coming at me at the same time that he either had just left those girls. It was, yeah, he had just left their panel when he was coming at me. So, um, he can do what he wants to now. Freedom, as he says. So, yeah, if you can't if you can't be loyal, kick rocks. That's just the way. I'm going to try to go back out and so I'm going to mute for a minute. I'm going to try to make Beth a mod. And if anybody wants to come up, let me know. Okay, I think I did that right. Hopefully I'm back. Can anybody hear me? But yeah, they were telling me to go. And I hate to just put this stuff out there on YouTube, but our stuff's been on YouTube, so I don't know how I can get around that. I don't want to get too personal about things, but yeah, it is what it is. And if he wants to sneak around on YouTube, and put that shit out there that people can find. He even said the first time he was on there, "Oh, I imagine the trolls are going to clip that." And I was like, So of course I've been watching because I'm not dumb. Wasn't born yesterday, Brett. And sure enough, oh, good. Thanks, Al. Of course, sure enough, he's coming at me, telling me my head's somewhere else. I can be wherever I've been, go back to wherever I've been, saying all this shit, I've been cheating. And the whole time he's over there, and the little shout out to me, I think even makes it worse and more you're up there making an idiot out of yourself, telling people that you're with me. Fuck no. Fuck no. You might as well just been up there doing your thing and not even mention me as far as I'm concerned. It did me no good. Let me tell you, it did me no good hearing him do that. So, especially at the same time he's accusing me, and I haven't done anything, literally nothing. I'm very loyal, sometimes to a fault. So, yeah, 50 Shades of fucked up. Yeah, Mo. Yeah, I was the one doing something when literally I had fallen asleep while he was on Summers, and I woke up and I think he had just got thrown off of Summers. So I'm not even sure when he went to the girls, but it wasn't long after that he was sending me all those messages, and that's what I was trying to prove. He was literally accusing me of doing something right after he had done that. That's just not cool. Not cool with me. I don't think it would be cool with anybody in here. And if you can't trust somebody that you're supposedly in love with, who can you trust? If I can't trust you and you're going to come at me and accuse me of things, then, oh, I have a guest. Oh.
Hi, how are you, Miss Frosty?
Well, just call me ABD for now. I can't change my name right now, but just please call me ABD.
ABD, okay. I'm sorry. How you doing?
Yeah, so am I. So am I. What was that?
You doing all right? No, I was saying you doing all right, ABD?
Not really. It's been a long night.
I'm
So,
sorry.
yeah, I know you're kind of new to everything and you don't know a whole lot about us, but yeah, it's not a good night. So
I'm so
everybody
sorry
was,
about that.
yeah, it's gonna be okay. I'll be okay. I, you know, I'm tougher than that. So, but I know I deserve
You
better and
are,
I shouldn't
and
be treated that way. So,
yeah, you are, and I wanted to say, and thank you for allowing me up here. I feel honored and blessed.
oh, thank
I
you.
wanted to say, yeah, I wanted to say that I really do love your support, and showing in our chats and everything, and the webcams I do when we're there at Mikey Susora. And I wanted to say thank you so much for your continued support. APD. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much for your continued support. Uh, all right, she'll be right back, everyone. And hello in the chat, Mater97, Butterflies Are Free, Telescape, Dean Wall, Charlie Cheswick, Beth. Hi, Beth. I haven't seen you in a while. And my always good brother and friend, Sir Lemon Pie. Hello, Lemon Pie. Hey. Oh, I'm sure she'll be right back, Charlie. Hey, Gator Girl. Um, how's everyone today? I'm sure she'll be right back. Hello, Chud Hub. Oh, thank you, thank you. And yes, I did say Mater97, right? Yep. Edward Cam, Sassy and Sweet, 2OK. Catamus Rex, Hamilton Patty, Al Munson, Mo, Troy.
I'm so sorry.
She's back.
Yeah, I'm
Hello,
sorry.
welcome back.
I had to turn
It's okay, MD.
I had to turn my like do not disturb on. I got a phone call and it kicks me out. It kicks my sound out for some reason, so I have to turn on like a do not disturb on my phone.
Okay.
And I haven't
I
been
was.
live in a while, so I kind of am forgetting some things. Like I've been going
Oh
live,
no,
like
no,
walking my
no, that's
dogs.
okay.
And,
No,
like I
that's
haven't
okay.
had a panel in so long.
Oh,
So
sure,
yeah.
sure. I hope you didn't. Yeah, I hope you didn't. I hope you didn't mind. I was just saying hello to everybody in the chat,
Oh,
and
you're
I was
fine.
scrolling
Good.
through.
Hey,
Yeah,
Gator Girl.
yeah.
Hey, Gator.
Spoon, Peter Burns, K9 Gaming. I got through a lot of people.
Hey, Florida Mama
Yeah,
Bear.
yeah, Florida Mama. And Rick
Yeah.
Stargrat. I'm not sure who that is. But I
Who?
recognize
Hold on.
Beth.
Who? Who? Hold on. Who?
I recognized Beth,
Oh,
and there
okay.
was Rick Stargrat.
Oh, okay. Okay, I
There's
got
a
you.
few
I got
people.
you. Hey, Sassy. Yeah,
Yeah, Florida Mama
it's just
Bear.
been a long night, and some of these people kind of like know our history because we've been a couple on YouTube for a year and a half now. So you know, it's kind of like it's hard to keep it off of YouTube, but especially when somebody's doing what they're doing on YouTube. So I don't know what else to do. So yeah, I'm just trying to make it, trying to make it. I took a vacation day to just take care of me today because I had no sleep, and I posted some stuff on my community page. If anybody's wondering, kind of that's just a brief glimpse of what's going on. And like I said, it's all about the timing, because when you accuse other people of doing exactly what you're doing behind their back, that's pretty freaking like blatant, and I can't overlook that. So sorry, not sorry. There's just some things I won't accept, and that's definitely at the top of my list. So I don't deserve that. And yeah, Charlie, I hear you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And
And
it's
oh
just,
no, go ahead.
it's just if you can't trust somebody that tells you that they love you and you're planning to go visit them and things like that, then who can you trust?
Yeah, it's hard.
So,
I'm in full 110% with Gator Girl that we're praying for you as always.
oh, thank you. I do appreciate the yes, K9. And I was just had fallen asleep because it was like 2 or 3 in the morning. Like I work all day. I've had a really tough week at work because we're changing systems over. I'm not going to go into details, but it's been just crazy. And I've had long days at work and fell asleep and woke up to messages accusing me of that. Then I find out he had actually been doing things. So not the first time. So whatever. But yeah, people always say, like you accuse your enemy of what you're doing, and that actually he says that a lot. And so that's, I find that very ironic that he says that a lot, but absolutely does it. And I'm not going to, hypocrisy and people lying to me and cheating on me is just not, absolutely not. I'm no, not going to. I am 54 years old. I have raised 2 girls on my own who are successful, beautiful women that do their own thing. One's married. Both of them have good professions. I sent them through school by myself. And like, I am not fucking taking that shit from nobody. Nobody. There's nobody I'm going to take that from. Not going to do it. Not happening. So,
ABD, you've already proven you're super mom. You don't have to prove much more.
yeah, I'm just, if I had done that, people, I can't go into a lot of details. If I had done anything even remotely close to that, I have and would be completely bitched down about that. Like, that would be unacceptable if I go into a guy's stream at night, or if a guy makes me a mod, or if a guy talks to me, like, I would totally be bitched out. It would be totally unacceptable. I would be flirting. There's so many guys in this chat right here that I've not even been allowed to barely speak to because jealousy is what it amounts to. But yet you can do those things. Like, that's not okay. Like, it's just not okay. And it's double standards, it's hypocrisy. And then you're going to come at me and accuse me of things that you're doing at the same moment. Like, literally, you just got off of their panel doing those things, and you think that that's okay. Not okay. Like, it's not okay. So,
Yeah.
I can't
And
change, I'm trying to, I've tried. All I can say is I tried. I gave it 100%. I was completely loyal. I'm a really good-hearted person, but people will take advantage of that. And, I've done all I can do. Like, I've done all I can do and then some. And most of these people in this chat know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, they know things that I've been through with him. So it's not like I'm making it up. It's happened in public. They know. And I've put up with that shit, and I've excused it. I've overlooked it. I've accepted apologies. I went back to it. A lot of that's my fault for putting up with it and accepted apologies. But, you just get enough. You get enough.
I completely agree with you there, APD. Uh, I've unfortunately gone through a couple. I Before I met the love of my life, I really had to go through hell and back to become myself again. I'm not bragging. I'm only 59 years old, but I mean, I've already been through two devastating divorces. Thank God I didn't have kids, because you are a super mom for having two wonderful daughters. Uh, which, I feel blessed that I have cats. They're my daughters. Uh, it's been rough. And relationships, especially, um, well, my second one, I won't go into too much detail, but the second one I had did start online, and it didn't end well when I um, was with the person, and, you know, was married for a short time, and then she just didn't want any more part of me. And I said that was fine. So we just separated, and then, like 15 minutes later, she has to, or 15, sorry, not minutes, years later, she had the gall to come, send me a letter or something through Facebook or something, and said, "Oh, I'm so regretted that I left you." And oh, please, I don't want to hear this. I found the love of my life now, and I'm happy. And next year we'll be together officially 15 years, and I hope
I'm
that
really,
continues.
I'm really happy for you. That's really great. Like, I'm glad that it does happen for people. Like, I'm really glad. For a second, I owe somebody in chat an apology. Andrew, I apologize. Things that have happened and been said were, I don't, kind of forced on me to tell you to fuck off because of, like I said, jealousy and different things. So I apologize to you. Yeah, I apologize. So, is there
Well,
anybody else who wants to come up? You're more than welcome. But
yeah,
yeah, it's just a rough day. Like, I'm trying to just make it. Like, it's not easy to, really put your like heart and soul into somebody, and then they, just treat you like shit. So
Mhm.
and in front of everybody. Like it's not the first time or second time or I've lost count. So, um, you just get to a point where you're done, and I can't do it anymore. So,
I totally understand. ABD, relationships, especially, long distance like that are difficult. And you're not really sure. I mean, they say they love you, but then you're not really sure of their intentions until you get to know them better. And that's why, I mean, Suzanne and I are blessed because it took us, after my last devastating divorce, it took me a long time to believe in myself. And I didn't meet Suzanne until 2010 in March. Um, I was just trying out Facebook for the first time. My parents said I might be hurt on it, where people will come after you or try to get your information, all this other stuff. And I said, you know what, I'm willing to take the risk if I can find someone out there that I trust. And I found Suzanne the first day, and I've never looked back, and it took us 5 years before I was comfortable to, I lived in Arizona at the time, and she lived in up here in Toronto, and she had just moved here. And I flew up there in 2015, 5 years later, after we met, to see her, and we fell in love immediately. And um, it really is a true love story. We worked at it. I mean, I was still going through a first divorce problem. This one crazy bitch that I was married to for the first time really wouldn't let me go, and I tried it. I finally got rid of her, and it was during the time that I was trying to learn more about Suzanne. And thank God, that we both have similar likes, and we both have similar idiosyncrasies. We had a lot of problems initially, but then we got together, and well, the rest is history. And like I said, we've been happily married for 8 years, together for 15. But we actually technically got married in Niagara Falls, so 9 years there from there. Hey, Elaine,
Hi.
welcome, welcome.
Hi. How
How
are
are
you?
you? I'm doing just fine. I'm still getting over a friend's. His mother passed away over a week ago, and we're still getting through that. But
Oh,
yeah, but I
yeah,
mean, it's. But now that I've heard what's happened with ABD,
yeah.
I'm
It,
still
it,
now. I'm even more sad than ever. I thought for
yeah,
sure she had a good relationship with this other person, this jerk
yeah,
off. But whatever. You know.
yeah, yeah. She's been through a lot. I know she has.
sorry.
I still watch behind the scenes. No, not really behind the scenes, but I've listened, I've seen, I've been through all the hate, and you know,
Yeah.
and as far as I'm concerned, ABD has always been a great person. We've had we've butted heads um, due to, you know, Brett. And I'm here for you, ABD. I'm always here for you. I've always been here for you. I know it's tough because you
Thank
really
you.
loved him. I know you
Yeah, I
did.
did. I still do. Like it doesn't just like go away. But
Right. And it won't just go away. Just know that we're behind you 100%. We've all, well, not all, but pretty
good point,
much,
Mima. Good point, Mima. Like, yeah,
yes,
very good point.
the booze is the biggest problem on Brett's end. Um, and I
I
feel
don't want
bad
That's
for
people
the
like
him.
I don't want to like just trash him. Like that's not my intention.
Yeah, I was just
You
gonna
know.
say he's not a
yeah.
bad person. I've always liked Brett. He's always been a good person, but could just make things up just to start a bad mood, and just say stuff that, it's like, why, where did you hear that? Or, it just, I don't know. he likes to conflict when he's been drinking.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah,
leads to a
Yeah.
lot of problems. Yeah.
yeah, and that's probably the biggest problem is the alcohol. I mean,
Oh,
big,
it hugely is. I have a friend, I won't mention his name because I want to keep it private, but I know where he lives, and he has a partner who's going through epilepsy, and she's not doing well. And when he's, he's the only caretaker to take care of her. And when he tries his best, most of the time he's drinking. And I know he came up on one of my streams and he brought it down. I mean, he literally, every panelist I had on there, because he was stinking drunk, brought down my entire stream. And I didn't know what else to do. I mean, initially I blocked him, but then I said, no, he's a friend. And, my wife knows, his girlfriend. They've talked or whatever briefly. And I said, okay, um, I'm gonna unblock you and I'll still stay subscribed to your channel. But until you stop drinking, I'm not gonna let you back on my panels or anything because and he understands. I mean, he knows, but he's got to stop. I mean,
right?
that's all there is to it. I mean, Suzanne helped me stop. Suzanne helped me stop. I was a notorious alcoholic. Won't go into too much detail, but suffice it to say that when I decided to be with her, I stopped, and that was 9 years ago. That was January 1st of 2015, and I
Kurt,
haven't drank
behave.
since.
Kurt, behave. I know you're just trolling Telescope, but behave. I'm just not in the mood. Um, yeah, it definitely causes issues. I don't have to go into details. People know like what that does to, relationships and couples and families. I mean, it's no secret that it destroys people and changes people and, you know, it causes issues. Let's just leave it at that. Like I said, I'm not here to just trash him. That's not my intention at all. And I'm there's things I could there's a lot I could say, but
Yeah,
those are
well, I
private
do.
things, and I'm just not that type of person to just blab it all
Yeah,
over the internet. But like I said, also he's done things. He's putting a lot of this on YouTube. The things he did with the girls, that's on YouTube. Like it's no like other things he's done, he's put on YouTube. So it's not like hello, it's it's not like I'm just
right.
the first one to
Oh,
throw it on
Chad, I don't
YouTube.
need
So
to know that because I did that before.
And like
oh,
I'm not here to trash Brett either.
right.
Um, I just wanted you to know that
Troy,
I've
yes.
always been behind you. You know.
But like they said, you can't use that as an excuse because you make that choice to drink. So there were discussions. I'll leave it at that. Been discussions, and certain drinks do certain things to certain people, and there were discussions, and I can tell when that's been broken or gone back on. So I can tell, and it's always certain things that cause certain issues. I'll just leave it at that. It seems to be, but that's still not an excuse because that choice is made freely. Nobody forces your hand. Nobody made him do that. Nobody made him go buy that. Nobody made him drink it. So that's
Right.
his choice. He's a grown man. But I'm not here to babysit somebody, and I'm definitely not going to be accused of doing something while you're doing it. While you're doing it,
Exactly.
you're coming at
Right.
Right.
me accusing me of doing what you're doing, thinking I guess thinking I wouldn't find out. I mean, dumbass. Hello, you should know by now I'm not
Right.
stupid. Like I'm not
Y-
dumb. Like
Yeah, you're not
everybody on here
stupid.
knows I clip stuff and I watch and I know I'm not dumb. And he had been on that panel a couple weeks ago, and I think he only told me because he was afraid the trolls were going to find it. So I went and found it. He did talk about me he did talk about me. It's on there, and I get it. He told everybody he wasn't available, blah, blah, blah. But then why go back? Like, why are you back like singing and flirting and carrying on while you're accusing me of being elsewhere? Like that's just one message I posted. There's more. That's just the message to prove my point that you're accusing me of being elsewhere while you're elsewhere.
Right.
So, like, don't come at me like that if you're out there doing it. But like I said, one of his things is to say you accuse your enemies of what you do.
Exactly.
Well, hello, that's exactly. I was literally sleeping and was doing nothing of the sort. But he must have had a guilty conscience, and I'm just not going to put up with it. I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm not going to be
Right.
treated disrespectfully anymore by anybody again. He's done it before. He said he would not do it again. And
I lied.
hello, like hello,
Yeah.
there it is. Like, and people might say, well, he talked about you or what, or I'm sure he said, well, I told him about you. Yeah, right. Well, you might as well not have, because it makes no difference to me. You were still
Right.
being, and while you were accusing me of doing it, like I think that's the biggest thing. And he didn't come back and tell me he was there. Like most of the time he did, like he'd come back and say, oh, I'm on this panel, or I'm on this channel. Well, he didn't either time with those girls. So that tells me that he's up to something. Like, I'm not
Right.
stupid. Like, hello, I'm 54 years old. I was not born fucking yesterday. Excuse my language, but I'm a little upset today.
That's
So
okay.
y'all will just have to overlook.
Every right to be. You don't have to apologize, ABD.
My
You have
brain
every
is a little
right.
bit, my mind's a little scattered.
It's okay.
I'm mad. I'm upset. I'm hurt. I'm just like everything all at once, and it's just really hard. But
ABD, no apologies for anything. You don't owe anybody an apology.
Exactly. You don't need to apologize at all. He's
Yeah.
betrayed you. He's lied to you. It's not worth it. It's not
Yeah.
worth breaking yourself up over his lies and his cheating and whatever he does. So
hey, by the way, I asked for proof of that, which he said he had. I never saw it.
Yeah.
Just by the way.
He
oh,
did
come
it.
on, he's lying through his teeth. The worst
I'm
thing you could
happily
be, other
married,
than
so
the worst thing
Thank
you
you,
could
Mima.
be, in my opinion, if you're an alcoholic, is a liar. That's the worst thing you could possibly be.
Thank you, Mima. I'm, like I said, I'm not on here to like trash him. He has very good qualities. It's just there's a lot of issues, but like, don't do that to me. Like, how can you say you love somebody, but you're doing that right behind their back while you're accusing them of doing it? Like, I'm not going to be treated that way. I'm not going to be disrespected. I'm not going to be.
you don't deserve it.
I don't.
ABD.
I absolutely don't. Like, I've been 100% loyal. I've been good to that man. Like, I have been very, very good to that man. And I would do
Yes.
anything in the world for him, but I will not be treated like that. He
Yeah.
has,
No.
done a lot. I don't want to go into details, but he has done a lot, and there's been a lot. And I've taken a lot, is what I'm going to say. I've taken a whole fucking lot. And I
You
fucking
have.
will not take it anymore.
For a
I will
long time.
fucking not take it anymore from anybody. So
Yeah.
I've
Right.
taken all and I've told people, like, I'm the type of person, I'll take it and take it and take it until you get me in a corner. And once you push me in that corner and you've pushed me too far, I come out fucking swinging. Like, I'm
Yep.
done. Like, I am fucking done. And when I say, like, I'm done, I'm done. Like, you can only like push me so far, and you can only treat me so fucking badly until I'm gonna fucking come back. Like, and it's not gonna be pretty. So
Yeah.
that being said, like, don't treat me that way. You shouldn't treat somebody that way that you say you love. Like,
Yeah.
we had plans for me to go up there in January. Like, we were supposedly making plans, and like, you're gonna be like all flirting with some little girls in the background and coming at me like that. No, and drinking or not, like, no, and no.
Yeah. You can't
And I-
keep making that same alcohol excuse on his side. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, to be honest, I just don't want to. It's always my fault. Like, I'm always the bad guy. It's always
Yeah.
turned on me. It's always me.
You're not the bad. You're not the
There's-
bad guy,
That's-
ABD.
Right.
Please.
I know.
Yeah.
No, she's not. She's right now is the best thing for her. And like I said, we're behind you 100%, ABD. We always
I'm
have
behind
been.
you 1,000% because I understand what relationships can do, and I've been through my share already, and thank God, like I said, I'm in a good place now, and I want you to be in that same good place, ABD. I really do. I really do. I want you to be in that good place.
Thank y'all. It's just hard. You just don't expect somebody to, like, that says they love and respect you, and then to treat you that way, and like not even own it. But if I do anything like say hi to Andrew or just literally anything, I get
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not good. And then I have to like apologize, own my shit, but nobody, he doesn't own his. Like,
Yeah.
where's your
That's
ownership of your shit? Like,
that's
where are you fucking owning up? Like, come on.
that, that's
And then,
definitely not what love is all about. I mean,
right.
I
And
It's
sorry,
not, yeah, it's
I
definitely
know
not
me.
one-sided, and it's not one-sided, and he's making it out like you're the
Oh,
it's
Mima.
your fault, and I'm like, that's bullshit.
Mima,
That's
you,
no way to love someone like that.
yeah, Mima, you
That's
have
just
no idea. Oh, gosh. Yeah.
I know he was.
I went into
Just
one channel one night and, was talking to women. It was a guy's channel, but there were just women in there, like 2 or 3 women, and we were chatting. And so the next morning, or even that night, I told it that night, actually, I said, I'm over here, come on over and chat. Well, he said he fell asleep. This is just an example. So he didn't answer me. He didn't come over. And I said, well, the next morning he reviewed the live stream.
oh
And
Lord.
I was berated for days. Couldn't go back to that channel. Couldn't talk to that dude because I was, over there hanging out with a dude all night. And it was nothing. I wasn't on panel. I wasn't flirting. We were literally talking, and it was women in chat who were talking, right? Like the people I was talking to were the women in chat. Like it wasn't like I was talking to the dude. And
Yeah.
so like there were so many things I couldn't do. Like Andrew, for example, like oh my God, there's so many examples. I lost count, but like I couldn't talk to certain people. I couldn't.
I know.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
just a lot.
But that's not what love is all about. I mean, I've been with Ray. My husband passed away in 95, early 95,
sorry, Elaine.
late
Sorry.
95. Ray just took me under his wing. We've been together ever since. Good man. You know, he knows how to treat a woman. Let me put it that way. I am very spoiled, and I take care of him as far as feeding, make cooking, whatever, and he takes care of me. It's just he lets me do whatever I want. He's not a jealous type. Um, and when you love somebody, you shouldn't have to worry about any of that kind of crap. That's the biggest thing.
Right. When you love someone that you love for them being them, for me being me, that's how Suzanne loves me. She knows my past. She had a worse past than me. I won't go into it, but she did. We found one another, thank God. And when I moved here to Canada 7 years ago, and it's been 7 years, she saved my life. I would have died down there in the States. I would have
Yeah.
died. And she saved my life. So thank God for Suzanne. And yeah, we may not share children, which is why I'm so blessed to be able to talk to you, ABD, that you're such a great super mom. Uh, because I know a friend of mine in school who has 4 kids and with grandkids and stuff, but she lost her mother, so she has no more parents. And she's off the grid. She's gone. I have no idea where my friend is. With that being said, we have lots of prayers out for my friends like that, close friends I had. And like I said, Suzanne, she found me when I was at my darkest point. I had no idea where I was going, what I was going to do in life. And like I said, that was 15 years ago. And she found me, and I found her in the most unlikely place online. And like I said, the rest is history. We're happy. And we have 2 cats. Those cats are our feline daughters. We love them. We may not be able to physically have children, but we do have cats we love. And that's enough for us. The 4 of us hold each other together. And, by the grace of God. And she's a minister too, not only that. So
Yeah. And
I
there's good
confess my
people out
deepest
there.
sins.
There's
Well,
somebody
which is
for
a great thing.
everybody.
Yes, there is. And you'll find someone, ABD, again. You will.
Not that
God
I
she's
don't
will.
know
looking,
anybody right now. I'm
I
literally
know
like
ABD
done
isn't
with
looking
people.
for anything or
I'm
looking
Yeah.
for someone, but at the same time, you know, you the way I am, I after my first marriage, my kid's dad, he was crazy, abusive, jealous, I went through a lot of shit the first 8 years of my marriage. Then I
Right.
got divorced. But yeah, it is hard to, oh God, how would you say it? To let it all go in the back of
Yeah.
your mind, it's all still there. Um, the all that stuff is just still there. And but when I met my husband that passed away, I was treated totally different. I was treated like a lady, and I wasn't going to take anything other than being treated right. Um, so when my husband passed away, I wasn't looking for anybody. Ray used to live across the street with his 2 children from me, and we started talking and stuff. And that's how we came together. And we were together for 10 years and then got married and been together for almost 30 years now.
That's really great. Like I know people, but I have to say, and people in the chat are saying stuff like your story is like needed, but needless to say, I have to say this. Like I've seen comments. Oh my goodness, I've seen so many comments over the last year and a half. But what I have seen often is like people saying, wow, she's used to abusive relationships. Like this is a pattern.
I seen a
I
lot
do
of
have
that
to
crap.
say it is. I'm not going to go into great detail, but it is, and it's sad that you find somebody new that knows that
Right.
swears up and down they won't treat you that way, like that knows that you've been through that shit, and that promises you that you won't be treated that way, but turns around and does it anyway. Like
Yeah.
to me, that's even worse. Like you full well know. Like
Right.
we've had so many conversations and like a year and a half of conversations, and I mean sometimes round the clock, and like you tell somebody your deepest darkest secrets, and they not only like use that against you, but almost like maybe they do use it against you or manipulate you, you know what I mean? But like it's so
Yeah.
sad that somebody says they love you and they would do that to you again. Like it's fucked up. It's really fucked up. So
Yeah. It's not
It
anybody
is.
love.
out there doing that, please get fucking help. It's not okay. It's just not
Yeah.
okay to treat people that way. It's not. It's not
It-
acceptable. It's not okay, and it's just fucking not. So please fucking get help and stop. Just don't be with somebody if you can't fucking treat them decent. Just don't fucking be there. Just get
That's
help for yourself first or whatever you got to do, but don't. And especially somebody who's already been through it, like how dare you like take that knowledge and promise that you won't do those things but do them anyway. Like
Right.
like that to me is just like even more of a stab in the back to like no, like it's just yeah, it's fucked up. I'm sorry, it's just
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah.
BD, can I ask you a question? It's kind of off the subject, but what would you like me to do? I'm willing to give you another mod too on your ABD channel. Um, I'm doing a webcam sometime tomorrow. So if you come by and visit again, I will definitely give you a mod chip on that. But what do you want me to do with your other one? The one that said the MS, and I won't say the rest because I know you don't want me to say that.
Oh, I'm
So
gonna change it. It's just I posted that I can't change it for 7 days for some reason, so I'll just change my name. So don't worry about
oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh, awesome.
so
Okay,
don't worry about that.
sure. I didn't know that there was a restriction. I'm sorry. Okay. See, I'm still learning. I've been I've been doing this streaming thing for less than 2 years right now, and both Suzanne and I are still learning. So
Well,
it's
y'all are
it's been
right in the
crazy.
chat. It won't be his. This is always gonna be my fault. Like I already know. I already know what's coming. So yeah,
That's okay. We
whatever,
don't all.
whatever.
None of us believe him half of the time anymore. ABD. You don't
Well,
have to.
he's run so many people.
Yes.
Like I could make a list of the people in the channels and people I'm no longer talking to and allowed to talk to or couldn't talk to. I mean, it
Right.
wouldn't be expressly said, but yes, there's no way I would be allowed to talk to some people. So
I wanted
and
to say
people
that
know
you
that.
came
Like
at
that's not a secret,
yeah,
but it
yeah.
it's not going to make him see the light. This is not going to make him see the light. It's not going to help him. It's just going to make him like matter at me, and I'm going to be the bigger enemy or whatever he wants to call me. I don't really freaking care. I just know I can't take it anymore. I don't
Yeah.
deserve it, and I've
You
just
don't.
had all I can take. Like he pushed me into that corner too many times, and like I just can't take it anymore. And I'm not going to be disrespected. And he's disrespected me enough. He's more than disrespected me enough publicly
Yeah.
Yes.
and privately. So I've had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We,
Well,
you know,
he even
Had
came
it.
after us. Yeah, he even came after us, and well,
What?
he's blocked. He's
Brett
permanently
did?
blocked. He won't come. Yeah, he
Hold
did.
on. Brett came
Well,
after
even though,
you?
yeah, yeah, even though we didn't know at first that you guys were, still communicating together, technically as a long distance couple, because I said something very nice about you, of how polite you were, and
What?
and yeah, and he came after me, so I had to block him.
I didn't
Yeah,
know that. I'm so sorry, Mikey. I didn't know that at all. He's gone
that's okay.
after, oh my
Well,
goodness,
you
there's
didn't,
so many people he's gone after. Men
sweetie.
and
It's
women.
okay. You didn't need to
I
know
didn't know
because
that. I'm so sorry.
yeah, that's okay. It's
He's
okay.
left messages on guys' channels before
Yeah,
that I used to have a ladies' night, where we would get together. It was really fun. A lot of these people in the channel know we would have a ladies' night and just have fun. And if a guy
yeah.
came in and said anything, he would go to their channel and leave a nasty message, and we'd have to block them, and he'd start a fight with them. And then, it's been, oh my God, oh my gosh, people have no idea. Like, some of y'all have some idea, but none of y'all have
Well,
100%. Like, there's
he
nobody in here that knows 100%. Like, nobody. And it would break
he
the freaking
somehow
internet.
found out.
It would break
Well,
YouTube.
all I'm gonna say is he somehow found out that I did give you a standard mod for our Mikey Sus Sport channel because you're such a great supporter and you kept coming. Uh, even on some days when I only had a few people, which is okay because I know people are busy. Suzanne and I are, both retirees. Well, we don't work anymore. We live on disability and we're fine. But I mean, Brett, for whatever reason, because I gave you that mod and he found out somehow. I don't know how the fuck
I
he
am
found out. Excuse my
I
language.
didn't know
He
that,
came
Mikey.
after me, so I don't know.
I'm so sorry. He had a big issue with a guy giving me a mod, a wrench, and
Yeah,
it's so silly because
yeah.
he goes in all these females channels and gets mods, wrenches, and I'm like, I don't understand what is the difference between you going in this female's channel and getting a wrench and Mikey giving me a wrench. Like, what? There's no difference. But like, to him, that's what I mean about the hypocrisy and there were a set of rules for him and a set of rules for me. I'll just leave it at that. Okay.
wow.
And my
Yeah.
rules were completely different, let me tell you. And there was hell to pay if I, anyway. Um,
Well,
I'll leave it at that.
I just wanted you to know, hon, that we're behind you. Don't you,
Thank you.
We
you
are.
know,
Yeah,
you're
I
welcome.
don't know why he would. This wrench thing is like with him is so out of control, and it
Yeah.
is unbelievable. But I'm so sorry, Mikey. I didn't know he did that. I know he did that with other guys.
Yeah.
I didn't know he did that to you, and I'm so sorry. I really didn't know. Did he come after you like in a live? Like, were you
Well,
live
he
and he
came.
came in there?
Yeah. Well, I was doing a live stream with another friend. I guess that he knows through association, and he came in and he basically said to me, "Why did you do this?" And why did you give my girlfriend a wrench? She doesn't need a wrench. It's like I said,
What?
I did it out of kindness. I said because one of our friends had passed away a little while back. Bird of Prey 5. His real name is Joe. Died, of a heart attack, and he was in a really bad way. And I was just trying to continue, you know, my friend Joe's legacy, and said, people who are kind to you when they come visit not just live streams, but just your normal webcams, and are very sweet and treat you right, and you treat them right, and they deserve at least a standard moderator wrench, and that's what I did. And then this fuck stick of your former person comes after me, and I said, "You don't come after me. You do not do that. I
Oh
I don't need to
my
take this from
goodness.
you."
I'm so
So I
sorry. I
I
didn't know
permanently
that,
blocked
Mikey.
him. I did. he's blocked, but not only through my he's blocked not only through my YouTube, but he's also blocked through Google. So he will never come after me again.
I
I
am so
refuse.
sorry. Like, and this is the thing. He usually would tell me when he would do stuff like that. He did not tell me that. Like, usually
No.
he'd say, "Oh, I said something to so and so," or like he would tell me, and he did not tell me that at all. He didn't mention it. He didn't tell. That is so freaking unbelievable, and I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, that's not cool. And
Oh, please, you
Charlie,
don't need to
his
apologize on
wrenches
behalf.
are gone. Charlie, don't worry about that.
Yeah,
His wrenches are gone. He has no wrenches in my channel, so fuck him.
yeah. ABD, it's all right. You
But
don't need to apologize
I,
on behalf of his foolishness and
I'm so.
idiocracy,
It just makes me
idiocy.
feel bad that he's gone after like so many people, and
But
like
no
that's just not
apologies are
me. Like,
needed.
I'm just not like that. And he even has like told people like everybody likes Miss Frosty or everybody likes ABD. Like, nobody like. And I'm like, well, look at how you talk to people and treat people. Like, I don't treat people that way. I've never been a bully, or I've never like I don't talk to people that way. I don't treat people. I treat people how I want to be treated, or at least I try to. I'm not perfect by any means, and but like some of the stuff, like that's why I apologize to Andrew, because that wasn't me, and I'm sorry that I allowed somebody to have that much like power over to me to make me say something to you that I didn't want to say, and I'm truly sorry for that. That was not right, and
He
I
he
should
just
have.
manipulated you, hon.
Yeah, but that's still
He
not an
did.
excuse because I allowed it. So, I still feel bad
Yeah.
because I should have
Well,
just said "fuck you," that he didn't do
Yeah,
anything.
well,
that's
Literally,
a difference
hey,
of
what it was. See, what it is Andrew has been a long-standing issue, like from way back when Andrew was friends with us on Brett's channel, way back in the very beginning of Brett and I even being together, when people didn't even know we were together. Andrew was like one of our very first arguments was about Andrew. Like, Andrew's always been a contention with him, like many guys have been, but Andrew's always kind of been around, so he's always been the main one. And so Andrew was in chat like saying ABD's beautiful and ABD's hot. Oh no, you're not coming up. Nope, go away.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, how do I get rid of him? How do I get rid of him, y'all?
Get rid of who?
He's backstage.
Oh, just boot him out.
How?
yeah, don't, what you do, okay, if he tries to get up
I
here,
can't see
what you
how.
do,
Dots.
there's 3 dots. Yeah, there's the 3
Oh
dots.
my
Just hit
god.
ban.
Yeah,
Just
hold
hit ban
on.
Yeah, just
Oh
click
my
on the
god,
3
hold on.
dots on his
on
thing
ban
It's not taking
boot
me
and
to
him.
my
hit ban.
back. It's not taking me to my back chat anymore. It's not. I don't know why it's. Oh, never mind. I got it. Okay, I got it.
You see the 3 dots? Okay, yes.
Okay, but anyway, like, and that's why I said I wasn't here to like bash him. Like, I'm really
Right.
not. I'm just done. Like, I'm not going to be disrespected. I'm not going to be treated like that. I don't deserve it. I haven't done anything to deserve that. I'm just not. I've taken all I'm gonna take, and I'm not taking anymore. Like, I'm just not. I'm sure
Yeah.
he will. I don't care if he goes live. Like, he can go live. I'm sure he's going to. Um,
Oh
I
yeah.
just know, like, I've done all I can do. Like, I just can't handle. I just can't handle anymore.
Well, you don't need to. You don't need to,
Oh,
and you
oh,
don't need to apologize to
I've got.
anybody. And we got
Don't
you
leave any
back.
more messages in back chat. Don't leave any more messages in back chat. Don't. Oh my gosh.
Don't worry about it, ABD. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I
Just
banned him. He can't come
ignore the
back
back
in.
chat.
I banned him.
Okay, good.
Any of the mods,
Yeah.
if you see him come in, just time him out or hide him, if you don't mind, please. I'm not releasing any. Charlie, I'm not releasing any private messages. Those are private messages between 2 people. I'm not going to do that. I'm just not going to do that. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not cool with that, and I wasn't cool with other people releasing things that shouldn't have been released, and that's just not cool in my opinion.
no, it's not.
And that's why I
It
said I'm
just
not up here, but I'm up here to just let people know I'm not fucking taking it anymore. Like, I'm fucking
good.
done. Like, I'm not going to take the disrespect. I've taken way too much of it, and
We've waited a long time for you to say
Charlie, you're
that.
not getting a wrench. Charlie, you're
Yeah.
not getting a wrench.
But we've waited a
don't
long
trust you.
time for you to say that.
Right.
But anyway, I'm going to
And I
drop
just,
down, hon.
I've been up and I'm tired and I'm just, he hasn't been in chat though, right? He's just tried to come on panel. I don't see him in chat.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in
Yeah.
chat.
Okay.
Yeah,
There
he
he
has
is.
to
Like I
try
said,
to get up
oh,
there.
there he is. Somebody just whatever.
Yeah.
Blast
Hide
him.
him if y'all don't mind. K9 or somebody like just whatever. Yeah, it's unreal. It's really unreal. Brett, check out my community post while you're up. And see what I found while you were like accusing me of cheating. So yeah, maybe that clue you in on what's going on. I'm sorry. I'm really tired. Like I've had no sleep.
Try to get some
clue
rest.
in. Read the room. Read the room.
Yeah.
Timing is everything, but like when you're doing something and then you accuse somebody who's not doing anything but sleeping of doing what you're doing behind their back, like fucking come on. Like, and I don't know anybody, I'm sorry, but I don't know anybody that thinks that that's okay. I don't know anybody that would say, yeah, that's cool. That's okay. That's how I would treat my spouse or my girlfriend or boyfriend. Like, I don't know anybody that would say that because
No.
am I being unrealistic here?
No,
Like,
you're not.
I know y'all seen this and am I overreacting? But like, I just don't think that shit's cool to sit. And there's more, but I'm not going to share all of that. But like, you just don't, once I can't trust you, like I said, if you can't trust somebody that tells you that they're in love with you, who can you fucking trust? Like, I'm done. Like, I'm not going to sit here and like babysit. I'm not going to go around to panels and see where he's hanging out and flirting. I'm just not going to do that. I'm 54 fucking years old and I'm not raising a fucking grown ass man. That's just fucking, I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not fucking babysitting you and tracking your ass all over YouTube. If I can't trust you to behave and be respectful while no. And then you have the nerve to like accuse me of shit that you're doing. Like, no, that's not going to happen. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's I went to go check in your
Please stop
YouTube
leaving stuff.
chat
How is
there.
he leaving stuff in back chat? Like, how is he leaving messages?
He can
Yeah,
only do
well-
that when he's up on your in the back panel. When he
Yeah.
had him up or not up, but when he was back there to come up.
Yeah.
When he's backstage, he can
Oh,
type.
there's new
anybody
ones.
can.
No, there was a new one. Just a few.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I just didn't see it. I don't know. Maybe I
Yeah.
didn't remember
Well,
seeing it.
Well,
It'll
like
be
I said,
all right.
he's already permanently hidden from my channel, and he's permanently blocked on 2 accounts. And Google's the main one that keeps him out from ever coming near me. So, yeah, he's gone. In my
Anyway, I'm
honest
going to drop
he's
down,
gone.
hun. I just wanted you to know that we're behind you 100%.
Okay, Lane. Thank you.
All
I
right.
appreciate it. I really do.
Okay. Well, look, we appreciate you. If you need to talk, give me a call.
Okay, thank you.
All right. We love you guys. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks.
Caroline, thank you so much for coming up. ABD, if you want me to leave, I can leave too if you want.
You're fine. You're actually keeping me company, so that's fine. I don't know how much longer I'll
Okay.
be on, but that's fine. Yeah, I appreciate you being up here. Like,
Oh,
and
sure,
I'm
sure.
so
No
sorry. I
problem.
really didn't know he did that to you. I really didn't know.
Honey, it's okay. It's okay. Please. What
I
you
didn't
know
know.
what you
Please, somebody
need?
hide him. That's just hide him.
Yeah.
What
you
am I
need to
talking
do?
about? What am I talking? Hey, no. I can't believe like anybody thinks that that's okay. Like it's not okay. It's not okay, Brett. It's not. So, it's not. And you're sitting there like accusing me of doing things while you're fucking doing things, telling me I'm elsewhere while you're elsewhere. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Like no, not okay. Not okay. I'm sorry.
That's the Lord.
I really need some sleep, but I can't even sleep. It's not okay, Pam. You're right. It's not okay. Like, that's not, I don't know anybody that would want their girlfriend, boyfriend, spouse, whoever to be doing that, like behind their back, and then come back at them and accuse them of doing the same fucking thing they just did. Like and I knew his ass would be back over there. He thinks I'm fucking stupid. I'm not stupid, and you should fucking know that. So hide his ass, please. Just hide him. I'm not
Yeah,
dumb.
just make
And
sure
you
it's
should
hidden.
know I'm not dumb by now. And I'm not
Yeah.
dumb, Brett. I'm not dumb. So whatever. I'm not
Okay.
dumb. You might think I'm dumb, but I promise you, I'm far from dumb. I'm dumb for putting up with shit. That's the only fucking dumb thing I'm fucking guilty of right now. But you know, like, just come at me, accusing me of doing things when I'm literally fell asleep, and telling me I'm elsewhere while you're elsewhere. Oh wow, that's funny. And oh, by the way, if you didn't do anything wrong, why didn't you tell me? You didn't tell me both times. Both times. That's really sus, right? Like, yeah. All right, Brett. Oh, your voice is sexy. You just giggle. Whatever, Brett. Go. Free. Go. Red, it's not just about like cyber cheating. It's just about like if you can't trust somebody, then what the fuck am I doing? If I can't trust somebody to like not disrespect me behind my fucking back, what the fuck am I doing? Like a year and a fucking half and I can't even fucking trust you while I'm asleep? What else is he doing? What other panels is he on? I mean, fucking come on. Like, I'm fucking dumb. I was not born yesterday. I'm sure there's many things I don't know about, but that shit I know about, it's not okay. And I just can't trust that. That's fucked up. I mean,
Yeah, he's gonna
48.
try to manipulate
He's
again.
48. Yeah, he's almost 50. He's 48. I mean, it's just, you just can't. Seriously, if anybody in here listened to that and thinks that's okay to do and then come at me telling me I'm elsewhere while you're elsewhere, please let me know if I'm just overreacting. I mean, there were a few other things. That's not all, but that was the main thing. There were some other things going on as well. I'm not going to go into details, but you tell me if you would think that shit's okay. It's not okay. And just the fact that you even threw my name out there and acted like you have a girlfriend, ew. Like, you might as well fucking not. You should have saved that. You didn't do anything wrong. Fuck you. No. Yeah, wow. Yeah, you fucked up. Hope you had fun. Hope it was worth it. Hope at least you got her little back chat or a little whatever. I hope it was worth it, Brett. Fuck you.
Yeah.
If that's all you think of me, you can fuck all the way off. If that's what you think is respecting me, shouting me out while you're giggling with some little girls while I'm asleep, and then coming at me, accusing me of doing what you just fucking did without telling me where you were, fuck you. Fuck you, every day, all night, fuck you. I'm not gonna sit up, worry about what you're doing. I'm not babysitting a grown man's ass. I'm not fucking doing it. If I can't trust you, I'm not doing it. It's not about, it's just about like to me, it's about disrespect and flirting. Like, and not being honest. Like, he accused me of not being honest. He accused me of lying and being elsewhere while he was lying and being elsewhere. He was the one with bad intentions, not me. I haven't been anywhere but to work and home. I haven't been on any panels. If I had gone, okay, let me tell you this. If I had gone on a guy's panel in the middle of the night and did anything close to that, oh my God, it would be fucking total fucking meltdown. He knows it. I know it. Everybody else knows it. That would fucking set him off to the fucking moon and back. Like, there's no way I would be allowed to do that. That would be unacceptable. And I agree, it would be unacceptable. It wouldn't be respectful of a boyfriend. It wouldn't be, like, I wouldn't even do that. So why are you doing that, Brett? Why are you doing that? And you telling them you've got a girlfriend is even just like gross, like that you're flirting with them, but telling them you have a girlfriend. That's fucking gross, dude. Just fucking, no, not okay. It's not okay. It is crossing the line, Troy. Thank you, Troy. And you know what? Like, he's on panel, no telling. They've already asked him before if he was single. The last time he was on their panel, like, they were already a little flirty. And I've watched these girls, and they're all flirty, talking about getting men and you know, I showed him, yeah, he knows. He knows. I'm not telling him anything he doesn't know. He can act like he's innocent till the fucking cows come home for all I fucking care. Nope. Nope. Yeah, singing a song. What is it called? Your Man? Singing Your Man to 3 young ladies on a panel in the middle of the night while you're telling your girlfriend that she's elsewhere? Where the fuck were you, Brett? Where
Yeah,
the
right.
fuck were you, Brett? Where
Right.
the fuck were you, Brett? Yeah, sexy voice, and all he does is giggle. Yeah, right. Yeah, he was flirting with him, Telescope. It's absolutely flirting. Telescope, would you do that to your fiance? I've never seen you do that. And I know I've given you shit for your fiance, like I've trolled you about that, whatever. But like, you wouldn't do that in the middle of the night while your girlfriend. I've never seen you do that. Troy, would you do that? Mo, would you do that? Would any of the guys in my chat do what Brett did? Please tell me if you think that's okay. Please just be honest. Because I
It's
don't think
definitely
any
not
of y'all
okay.
would. And I've known some of these people for a very long time, for a long, long time. And none of these guys would say that that's okay. It's not okay. Andrew, would you do that? Charlie, would you do that? Like, please tell me. Pam, do you think that's okay? Like, please tell me if I'm wrong. Somebody in chat tell me if I'm wrong. I'm not fucking wrong. Telescope, I've never seen you flirt. You're right. You've got a beautiful fiance. You need to marry her ass, but I get it. I get it. He does. He has a beautiful fiance. She's really cool.
I have
But
a
like,
great
it's
wife,
not
and
okay.
yeah, no, I have a great wife in
It's
Suzanne, and
very
she
disrespectful. It's very
appreciates me.
disrespectful.
Yeah, and I'm very respectful, so yeah.
I mean, you just don't do that. Oh, Red says, "Oh my gosh, I gotta." Red, y'all, that
Well,
takes
there
the
you go,
cake.
Admiral Red.
Red,
So that's
Red
awesome.
even says he wouldn't even do that. Red,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I believe you, but thank you for being honest. I don't think I'm wrong because I know how it made me feel, especially when I know at the same time, timing's everything, people. Same time he's fucking messaging me that I'm elsewhere and that I'm lying and my head's not straight and blah, 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 and I'm lying. While he's doing the same exact. Oh, Brett, by the way, your famous little thing that you want to bring up, you accuse your enemies of what you're doing. Yeah. I get it. Yeah, it was. You figured how would I be there, Brett, when I was fucking asleep? Oh my, you're such a scheming motherfucker. You didn't tell me you were there. Both times you were there. Did you tell me you were there? No. You told me the first time afterwards. You know why you told me? Because that girl came in your chat. You think I'm fucking dumb? Do you think
Yeah.
I'm fucking dumb? I'm 54 fucking years old, raised 2 girls on my own through college, and you think I'm fucking dumb? Dude, you need to get, oh my gosh, you have really lost your fucking mind if you think I'm that fucking stupid. The girl came into chat and said something to Brett. I went to her channel and was like, what is this about? Well, what do I see? Brett on her panel. Next thing I know, Brett's like, oh yeah, I was on her panel last night. Nah. They were talking about trolls. And I was like, these girls are really young. Now, he did tell them he had a girlfriend. They were asking him if he was single. But I still thought, well, maybe you shouldn't go back. Like, I wouldn't go back. And if I'd gone back, he would have had a fucking meltdown of epic proportion. But, like, he went back last night in the middle of the night. And you're going to tell me you didn't do anything wrong? Fuck you, Brett. You did do wrong, buddy. You fucked up big time. You fucked
Oh yeah,
up
he
big
made
time.
mistakes. Yeah, and he's done. He's done.
Clearly. And so it makes me wonder, okay, when somebody does that to you, breaks your trust, then you wonder what the fuck else are they doing that you don't know about, right? Because
Right.
I can stay up every night. I work a full-time job Monday through Friday. I work 8:30 to 5 every day. I can't fucking stay up all night and monitor a grown-ass fucking man that can't fucking, keep his dick in his pants. And so you're going to go, I can't go around and see what panels you are on or what fucking girls you're fucking flirting with. I'm not fucking going to either. I'm not fucking going to either. I'm not. So if you're doing that, what the fuck else are you doing? That's my question. So if you're going to do those 2 things behind my back, what else are you doing?
Yeah.
So
And
now I can't
in
trust
chat.
you. Right,
Yeah,
Dean.
in chat.
Dean,
I'm sorry.
exactly, Dean. Exactly.
Yeah.
And only
Yeah.
young girls, not a guy inside.
Yeah.
If I did that, even with two, I went on panel one night on Daisies and Gra came up and holy fuck, shit hit the fan. Let me tell you. Like, no,
Yeah.
dude. Because one guy was on panel that Brett didn't like, and holy shit, and there was no flirting. There was nothing on Daisy's panel at all. And I heard about it. Let me tell you, I heard about it. Yes, you did do wrong, Brett. Yes, you did do wrong. This is not crazy. You did wrong. Everybody
Walk,
thinks you did wrong but you. Surely that
walk him
tells
down
you
there, guys.
something. Everybody
Walk
did
him.
wrong but you. What the fuck ever. Go do whatever you want to. Freedom. Freedom.
Yeah. Yeah. Go away, Brett. Go fuck yourself.
Like, that's not cool. And I didn't know you went to Mikey's channel either and said something to him about him giving me a fucking wrench. Like, you
Yep.
get wrenches in on all these women's channels. Like the girl's channel you were on last night, she gave you a wrench. But I can't say anything about that. But every time a guy would give me a wrench, you had something to say about it. Fuck you. Sneaking around. Oh, Rex, absolutely. And accusing me of doing it. And at the same time, accusing me of doing it.
Yeah.
You know
Which
why?
is
Because he
wrong.
probably had a fucking guilty conscience. Don't ever fucking throw my name around and act like it's okay. Because motherfucker, that's not okay. Don't ever fucking do it again. My name will be changed. It will be changed as soon as I can.
Yeah.
I can only change it. And I'm sorry, RV. I didn't see you. Hi, RV.
Look, Canada
There's others
RV.
in the chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sassy, hi. But like, I didn't
Sassy.
even know Mikey, and I'm really sorry. Like, that's not okay. It's not fucking okay. And like I said, he's done it in the past, and he'd tell me, and I'd be like, oh fuck, what
Yeah.
can I do? But like, I had no idea he went. I had no idea. Now I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Well, it's like I said,
Well, your
you don't have to
fiance.
apologize. Well, it's all right,
Oh,
hon. You don't have to
oh my, hold
apologize,
on.
and I took care of his ass, so he's
So
permanently banned.
So
Yeah.
Telescope has told his girlfriend, his fiance, what Brett did, and she says absolutely he's cheating.
Oh, of
I don't know
course.
if it's cheating or not, but I can tell you it's disrespectful as fuck, and it's not okay. It's crossing a line. So
Yeah.
it's not okay. And if he wants to hang out with young girls, freedom, go Brett. Hang out with you little young girls, whatever. Be a
Yeah.
fucking pervert. That's what you fucking want to be. Be a fucking
Yeah.
pervert. That you call other people. Go be a pervert. Go sing to little young Asian girls all you fucking want to. Freedom. Freedom. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like, how can you do that and then expect me to fucking? He's in Romans. What? What?
Wow.
What?
And
How
he
do you know
says
that?
the Roman's army.
Hold on, Bunny. How do you know that? He told me he wasn't anybody's OnlyFans. How
He's
does he have
lying.
money to be an OnlyFans? But yeah, how does it? Yeah, how do you know that, Bunny? The point is, when somebody does that and you can't trust them, like, yeah, if you can't trust somebody like to be respectful behind your back and be honest and be true and be loyal behind your back, then you can't fucking trust them. Like, period. We live thousands of miles away, and if I'm going to be like in a relationship with you, like a serious relationship, and I'm fucking being loyal, guess what? I fucking expect your ass to be loyal too. And if you can't, hit the fucking road. And apparently, your little girls that giggle for you are more important than me. So fuck you. You've been there. Is he in her OnlyFans? How do you know? Oh, I know who she is. I know who she is. We've talked about her.
Yeah.
Yeah, no telling. There's no telling. Whatever. 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 But like I said, if I can't try, he's freedom. He can go where he wants to. But if if that's what he wants, then that's what he wants. But he's also told me he's never been in anybody's OnlyFans, so that's probably a lie. Sounds like a lie. Another lie. So then I wonder, what else have you lied about? Like, not cool. It's something I
Yeah.
saw, but
I just.
what was that,
Yeah.
Christy? While we were together or before? If it was before we were together, I don't care. Like, I really don't. But like, if you can't like have enough respect for me behind my back when I'm not around, then I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit there and question whether you're loyal and true to me while I'm being loyal and true to you. Like, and I'm being held to these standards and these restrictions that I can and cannot do, or I pay fucking hell for it. So like, hold on, Al.
Yeah. Would someone please block his next alternative thing here, this altruistic tomato bullshit? He keeps using that. You know, Brett, I'm going to tell you something. You may try to use alternate names, but I got your fucking IP, you dipshit. So
Is he still coming
you
in?
can't hide from me. That's still Brett, is the altruistic tomato.
Oh yeah.
He's using different alternate
Okay, Brett. You
things,
didn't tell
but
me
his
that.
IP is
You
the
didn't.
same.
Oh, you're fucking. Fuck you, Brett. You're lying. You're lying. I cannot trust you. Nope. Yeah, yeah. You're singing your guy, your man, to young girls on a panel while your girlfriend is sleeping, and then you come back and accuse me of being elsewhere while you're elsewhere. While you're elsewhere. You're accusing me of lying and being elsewhere while you're lying and being elsewhere. Fuck you. It's not okay. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Go. Go. I really am not interested. I'm not fucking interested. I'm not playing any fucking games. I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not fucking doing it. Somebody just hide his ass. I'm not fucking doing this shit. Where's Charlie? I'll fucking mod his ass up. He'll get rid of this shit. Fuck you, Brett. Fuck you. I'm not fucking doing this shit. I'm not going to be treated so you have fucking disrespected me so many fucking times, and you think that's okay? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Both times you were over there, you didn't tell me you were over there until you had to. The first time you had to tell me. I'm not stupid. I knew why you told me, because that girl showed up in your chat, and I hope you're listening, because I'm not fucking dumb. And then the second time you didn't tell me. I just found out. But while you're over there, or right after you left there, you're over here accusing me of being elsewhere while you were elsewhere, while you were doing that. So fuck you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Mima, I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
okay.
letting
I'm
sleep.
used to it. ABD, it's fine. I'm used to it. No worries. I'm used to all the uploads. I've dropped a lot of my share, believe me. So hey,
I'm just,
all sorts of
it's
shit going
a year and
down.
a half, of fucking
It's a
shit.
pain in the ass. It really is. And you know what? He has no balls if he's using different names. You can't hide your IP, you idiot. You idiot. I like to say that like Ren and Stimpy. You can't hide your IP, you dumbass. So stay back up there in Canada, and if I find you, I'll kick your butt. You
Oh, he
dumb
went
shit.
live. Yeah, I'm sure he will. I'm sure I'm going to hear it. But there is no, okay, I polled everybody in here. There's 74 people watching, and nobody told me that that was okay. So I'm not fucking like losing my mind or fucking being unrealistic. And I know how it made me feel like a piece of shit. And I can show you messages where I told him that some things had made me feel like a piece of shit before I even saw that. Before I even knew what he was doing, he had already made me feel bad last night. And then he goes and does that too. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you all the way. You can fuck all the way off, dude. Like, fuck you. Go find some other. I'm just fucking done. Oh, Beth.
Paprika,
He's playing me in
I
the
am
back.
still
You're not
learning.
allowed to play me.
Yeah, no, I just wanted
He's
to
not
say to
allowed to play me.
Paprika,
Fuck
I
him.
know I'm not that familiar with VPNs, but I am learning. And when like I said, and I let ABD know that when you block someone like that from not only your YouTube but from Google, which is attached to it, that's a double block. That's like there's no way they can get through to you, even if they
It,
try different names. They use the same IP number address. He lives in Canada just like I do, and we
right
have
there,
unique
where she says,
IPs. You
because
can't just change them.
if I did what he did, he would freak out on me. Oh my gosh, you have no. If I did even remotely close to what he did, remotely, like I said, I was in one guy's channel one night chatting with women, and I got the fucking 5th degree, over it. Couldn't talk to the dude, couldn't go back to his channel. Nice dude. He was completely respectful to me. Nothing was ever, no lines were crossed ever that night, ever. I was talking to women in the chat. Nothing was said. Nothing inappropriate was said or done. I sure as fuck wasn't singing on panel with 3 or 4 fucking young guys. Let me tell you fucking that. I wasn't even on fucking panel. And I got the fucking 5th degree over that. And that was a long time ago. I can't let guys couldn't give me wrenches like Mikey is saying. Like there's so many other things that have happened. But like you can't tell me that is fucking okay, Brett. It's not okay. And then for you to fucking tell me that I am elsewhere while you are elsewhere is not okay. Not cool. And tell me I'm lying and I'm elsewhere and while you're lying and you're elsewhere. Yeah, because you're fucking guilty conscience. So that's exactly how that fucking goes. It's not okay, Charlie. It's not. And everybody in here is telling you it's not okay. I haven't had one person say, "Oh, you're overreacting. Oh, that's not that bad." No, it's not okay. So fuck you. Fuck you. I'm sorry. I've just not had any sleep, and I'm just really fucking upset. My heart's broken, and I'm hurt. I feel totally
ABD.
disrespected again.
Yeah, ABD. I
Again.
was going to say, when you're done with the stream here, take some time for yourself and meditate and do what needs to be done to make yourself right, please. Because that, we have your back. We're supporting you 1,000,000%. So
Thank you. It's just hard, it's just, I know people know, but like,
I'm not denying that at all. No, it's
I'm
very
mad, I'm
difficult.
hurt,
What you
I'm
go
pissed
through right
off,
now is
I'm
painful. It is,
all of
honey.
those things. And,
It
and then
is.
he had the fucking nerve to block me first, and I blocked him, but he blocked me like I had done something wrong. The whole time he was out doing wrong.
Oh,
Like,
he's
so
just,
fuck you.
yeah, he's
He
two-faced,
can play it all day
obviously.
long. Fuck you, Brett. I hope you hear this. Fuck you. You're a lying fucking scumbag.
He is.
Lying fucking scumbag. You can tell everybody that that's okay, but nobody but you thinks that's okay, Brett. What a coincidence. Nobody thinks what you did is okay but you. Wake the fuck up. But hey, go sing with the girls every fucking night. Freedom. I hope it was worth it, Brett. Hope it was worth it, because you lost I'm a very good woman. Like, I have a good heart. I'm 100% fucking faithful. I've had his fucking back. I have fucking, oh my gosh, I've gone to battle for his ass. I can't even fucking go into all that shit right now, but I've been there for Brett. I've been good to him, and I don't deserve it. At the end of the day, I don't deserve it. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to be disrespected, and I'm not going to be treated that way. I'm not going to be made to feel like I'm a piece of shit anymore, because I'm not. I'm not. I know. I'm sorry. You're right, Mima. Of course, Dean. Of course. It's just hard, It's Christy. It's hard when you're. People change you, and I'm not gonna trash him or because I allowed it, and I allowed it. I allowed it.
You didn't allow any of this to happen. He's the one that treated you badly. He's the one that's responsible, not you.
Well, I mean, I can honestly say I didn't do anything wrong, and for like him to just keep coming at me, accusing me of the stuff that he was doing, and then I find out about it like behind my back, like, and he thinks that's okay. Like, it's not okay. It's definitely not okay.
It's
I
it's
knew he
it's
would.
it's
I knew
his
he'd go back
way.
over there. I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. He thinks I'm
No,
dumb.
you're very
Brett, I'm
smart.
not dumb. I'm not dumb. I knew your fucking ass would be back over there. You're so fucking stupid. If you underestimate me, fuck you. Fuck you. I guarantee you,
It just,
motherfucker, you're underestimating the wrong bitch because I'm not a fucking dumb bitch.
yeah,
I'm
it
not
just
a
shows
fucking
that
dumb
he's,
bitch. I'm far from it. And you have fucking screwed
yeah,
me over for the last fucking time. You
yep, that's
screwed me
it.
over for the last time. And I'm not, you don't love somebody and treat them that way. That's
No,
not fucking love. That's not fucking being loyal.
no.
That's not being fucking honest. It's being sneaky. It's being deceitful, deceptive. It's being fucking dishonest as fuck. And then you come at me for doing the same shit you're fucking doing? Oh my God. The same time, motherfucker, that you were doing it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck all the way off. I'm done. Oh, Christy, I made her a mod a while ago.
Yeah, Beth is a mod.
I made her a mod a while ago because I only had, I think K9 was in here, but I knew I might have some people in here that I would need help with. And of course, I took him off because, of course, he took me off. Like, I give two fucks about a wrench, Brett. Like, block me and take a wrench because you fucking were doing wrong. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a Catamus Rex. That's a typical, you know, bullshit response. He's a coward, plain and simple, a
Oh
coward.
yeah, Troy, big time. Big time. Big fucking time. Oh, I was flipping my hair and being what did he call me? A bimbo. Oh yeah, I was flipping my hair and being a bimbo. When my picture wasn't even on fucking stream and I fucking wasn't being flipping my hair for fucking gras. Give me a fucking break. But I was being a bimbo. You know how many times I got called a bimbo for going on panel with Gra and Daisy? Oh my God. Gra and Daisy. Seriously. That's what I was accused of doing. I was flipping my hair and being a bimbo. Oh my God. Yeah, Troy. Wow. Yeah, you just said it all. Yeah, absolutely. For hours and hours. I was called a bimbo. Yeah, Brett did.
Yeah,
Brett
that's
did.
that's that's a douchebag move. I'm sorry, it
Called me a
is.
bimbo because I was literally, you don't know Gra, but he's like this old dude that Brett doesn't like.
Oh
There
yeah,
was no
no, no, no,
flirting. I
Brett.
can't even remember what we were talking about, but it was definitely no flirting involved. I didn't have my camera on or anything. And Daisy, another streamer my age, was up there. There were no young guys on panel. I wasn't singing to anybody. I wasn't singing "You're a Woman" to some young dudes on panel, motherfucker. I can guarantee
Yeah,
you
it's.
fucking that.
By the way, I was just seeing what JFK said. I said it's as the YouTube turns, YouTube
IPT.
channels.
Well, they have
And
said that if there was like what was it, the newspaper or the gossip paper that I can't even think. My brain is so fried right now.
it's
I'm
okay,
so
honey. It's okay.
that we would be like on the first page because so many people have like gossiped and told stories and put out like all these people in chat know what I'm talking about.
Oh
They know
yeah,
too.
yeah,
Like they
it
all know what
happens.
I'm. Believe me, but some of them have done it. Some of
Right,
these people
right.
in chat have done it, so they know what I'm talking about. And you can laugh
Yeah,
now,
of
but like
course.
at the time, it may not be funny. But whatever. When you
Right.
put yourself out there, you're gonna, have trolls and people, whatever.
Oh,
But
of course.
and Brett, some of the stunts he's pulled sure as fuck hasn't helped. Like, I don't want to even talk about it. People know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to go into that. People know exactly
Yeah.
what I'm talking about because people still play the fucking recordings that I still have to listen to months and months later. So, I've already been disrespected and by him publicly. And now, he thinks what he's doing is okay. And you think it's okay. You just keep doing that. Good for
Yeah.
you, freedom, buddy. I hope it's worth it. Hey, Pat, Mama One. Hey, if you think that that's worth it to lose a good woman, more power to you, buddy. Go for it. Go for it. He does. He tells me he's going to get out of it, but he doesn't. Yes,
No,
Christy.
he's obviously two-faced. You can't trust an ABD. That's plain and simple.
I can't believe he told you. Like, I can't believe he did that. He used to tell me, like, when he would tell people things, or he would send me, like, screenshots of, comments he would He did not tell me he did that. And I'm really sorry he did that, because it's just not right. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything inappropriate. You didn't do anything. See, that's what I'm saying. He went after you for doing nothing inappropriate. No lines were crossed. You didn't do anything. No
Right.
flirting. But yet he
Right.
thinks it's okay what he does. How
No.
can you be so fucking hypocritical? How can you have two sets of standards? How can you have your fucking double standard, motherfucker, if you think that it's okay for me to do this, but you can't do that? And I'm going to go after anybody that gives you a wrench or says hi to you or smiles at you. But it's okay for me to go on panel with young girls in the middle of the night and sing "You're a Man" to them. Yeah, that's okay, and flirt with them and giggle and shit. Bullshit. You can't have two sets of standards. And if I did anything even a tenth of that, if I even went on panel with guys in the middle of the night, no singing, no flirting. If I just went on panel with guys in the middle of the night, I would catch fucking hell for that. There's no way he would think that that's okay. But what he thinks he does is okay. Like, it's bull fucking shit is what it is. Pam, oh my gosh, you have no idea. Oh, I have more, Pam. I have more.
Yeah,
Most
it
likely.
definitely sounds like he's psychotic. He does. I'm
Well,
sorry.
I don't want to try. I really don't want to trash him. It's just I'm mad and upset and fed up. Like, you cannot treat me that way. It's not fucking okay. And if you're going to go all over YouTube and fucking disrespect me, then I'm just going to go on YouTube and tell everybody. Fair is fair, right?
Right.
I mean, if you want to go on YouTube and show your ass and be flirty with girls and give hearts out to girls, like, I can't even say hi to a guy, but you can give hearts out. If I gave a heart to a guy, he would have a fucking meltdown. Come on now. I know it. He knows it. Everybody in here knows it, because there's people in here that I have not even couldn't even talk to. But yet he thinks what he does is perfectly fine. Like, you saw what he was saying. Like, I did nothing wrong. But
Yeah,
he
no,
has two
he's
sets
just a
of
big liar.
standards. And if I
Right, he
can't
has a
fucking
double
trust you, I can't trust you. So it was
Right.
in the middle of the night in the spring season, I think. I'd have to see when the young girl went live. I think I might know who you're talking about, Christy. I think because I called him. I called him out on that, Christy, because I found out about it.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name, but the trolls know, because they saw my post about it and was like, why is ABD sharing a post about that? And Brett was over there.
Yeah.
Yes, she was blonde. Yep, blonde. Yep, young girl. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, I saw
Thank you,
that,
Patty.
Christy, because you know why? Because he gets called out. The trolls put it in their thing where he's at, and I called his ass because they were talking about him being over there. So of course I'm not dumb. My fucking ass goes over there, and there's Brett. So I shared a thing of her channel, and he saw it, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" So yeah. But hey, that's okay, right? Because that's him. But I'm not allowed. Or Andrew can't tell me I'm beautiful or whatever. Like, a guy can't give me a wrench. I mean, no guy, like, Mikey never said a word to me. He never said like nothing, and like nothing even close to crossing the line. Like, total respect, total respect. And you see, he went to his channel and asked him why he gave me a wrench and said something to him and went after him. Like, that shit's not okay. But you can do what the fuck you want to do behind my back and then come after me and say, yeah, he's under his name. Yeah, he won't hide. He don't hide. He just thinks I'm stupid and won't find out. He just thinks I'm stupid and won't find out. And the problem with that is, like I said, once you find out they're doing stuff like that, then you start not trusting someone. And when you can't trust someone, what the fuck are you doing with them? Like, what the fuck am I doing with him if I can't trust him? If I have to question where he's at and what he's doing, what do you mean I can't be friends with Mima? I'm not sure what that means.
Hmm.
I mean, I've never not. No, He's never told me unless he's said something. I don't know. But like, you can't have two sets of standards. You can't say, hey, these rules for you and these rules for me. That shit doesn't work. That shit doesn't work. Oh, I don't know. You said that, so I thought, I don't know. I'm so confused right now. Yeah. Right. If it has to be a secret. But then to come to me and accuse me of lying and being elsewhere while you're lying and being elsewhere. Like, what? Like, literally the same time, right after you got off of their panel doing that shit, you didn't come to me and tell me you were on their panel. You didn't come and talk to me. You didn't come and say a word about that, which is also very sus because usually he would. So there's a reason he didn't. I'm not fucking dumb. And then accuse me of lying and being elsewhere while you're fucking lying and being elsewhere. Like, what the fuck? Not fucking okay. It's not okay. I've taken all I'm gonna fucking take. And you can have your little young girls. You can go over there and giggle with them all fucking night long, Brett. Have the fuck at it. I hope it's worth it, dude. No, that's not Mima, that's Mikey. Right, Mima. That's what I do, hon. And take care of my dogs and my cat. Absolutely. I don't do a damn thing. And accusing me of shit when I ain't done fucking nothing while you're doing shit. Who knows what else he's done? Like, I can only fucking imagine. I can only fucking imagine. That's the problem with trust. If you can't trust somebody and you start wondering what they're doing because you find out something they're doing, then you're sitting there wondering what else they're doing. I can't live that way. I just can't live that way. Oh, sorry, Christy. Christy, go to my community tab. I've got some stuff. It's not about
Ugh.
cheating. It's just about trust and respect. JFK, like it's really not like cheating. Like, I'm not calling that cheating, but it's fucking disrespectful. It's lying and it's not cool. It's not okay. It's crossing lines. And then you come at me saying I'm doing that while you're doing that. No, that's not okay. Not only did he do it, but he accused me of doing it while he's doing it. Like, fuck you.
Yeah. And Troy, yeah,
Kesha.
I
Not
totally
right now,
agree with
hon.
you what you just said there. You know, going after me, who goes after somebody like me? When I
Right,
have my
Harvey.
wife's
Right.
name in, when I have my wife's name in my name, and the first four letters are our shared married last name. So who the fuck would go after somebody like me? And why? I have no freaking clue. I have no idea. I don't get it.
I don't understand any of this because all I know is, I've had a hard couple of days at work because we were changing systems over, and like I've been really stressed. It's been a lot of shit going on. I've told him about that. Like, I didn't hide it from him, and like I've been like really tired and like we weren't like communicating very well, and so I get that, but that does not make it okay for you to go hang out with young girls in the middle of the night, sing and flirt and giggle and think that that's cute. Not tell me where you're at, by the way, which that tells me right there that you're doing something wrong because you usually tell me where you're at. So when you don't tell me where you're at 2 or 3 a.m. and then you come at me and accuse me of doing exactly what you're doing, like, what the fuck? Like, yeah. No, I'm not doing it. And if you think for a minute that I'm going to babysit or track or try to keep up with a grown ass man, I am fucking not doing it. I'm too old for that shit.
Oh,
I'm not raising a fucking other person. Like, fuck, I raised my two daughters. I'm not raising nobody else. I'm not babysitting and tracking and keeping it. No, if I can't trust you in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping because I got to go to work the next morning, then I don't need you in my life. Like, if I can't trust you, I don't fucking need you around me. And he's known that, and I'm not gonna fucking do that. If you're gonna fucking disrespect me like that, then I don't need you either. I don't know, Charlie, about that because RV has pretty much defended me this whole time. He's been pretty decent about taking up for me. And, it's not okay. And like I said, I asked all these people in here, like, would you think that that's okay if that's your boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, and you woke up to that after they came at you and accused you of lying and being elsewhere, and you wake up and find out that they were lying and elsewhere? Would you be okay with that? Am I overreacting? And nobody in here said that that was okay. Everybody said, no, that's not okay. Crossing the line, absolutely inappropriate. It's not all right. It's not okay. So, Brett, everybody thinks that's wrong but you. Clue in, read the room. Like, nobody in here said that that's okay. There's 55 people in here. Nobody's told me that that was okay, what you did, but you. Huh. Imagine that. Imagine that. Yeah, imagine that.
No, everyone in the chat is absolutely right. It's not okay. Not just the males, but the females all agree. So it's definitely not okay what Brett is doing. And Brett just needs to go away. That's all. He just needs to
Well,
leave.
he can go hang out with the little young girls and be a pervert if he wants to, make a fool out of himself. I don't fucking care anymore. He's freedom,
Oh, sure.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to be disrespected. I'm not going to be treated that way. And I'm not going to be made to feel like it's my fault because you're doing shit. It's not my fault. Own your shit, Brett. Like you tell me to own my shit, own your shit. Why aren't you owning? You always turn it back on me like I'm the bad guy. But you never own your shit. Own your shit, dude. You can't. You ain't got the balls. I got the balls to own when I fucking fuck up. I'll tell you I fucked up. But you don't ever accept that. You never accept those apologies or anything else. It's always, I'm the bad guy. You fucked up. Own your shit. Don't tell me it was all right, because motherfucker, it ain't. I know, Charlie. I know, Mima. I think, yeah. I think he needs to, like, take care of himself. Because you can't be good to other people if you're not being good to yourself. And that's probably a lot of it. So
Wow. JFK is quoting Dr. Hook.
I mean, if you just can't be good to yourself, then you can't give that to somebody else, right? So I guess I expected too much.
I
Again,
agree.
I expect too much from people,
Well, what you do is,
You learn.
like I said, ABD, just a suggestion, but from my experience, I think it's best to, give yourself your own me time and relax when you get home from work. Put on a nice romantic song, a movie or a song, or on the
Not happening,
radio or
Christy.
something. Yeah.
Christy, not happening. Why do you think I'm live, honey? Sorry, not happening. I mean, if you just can't, if you can't give somebody what you don't have. And I've thought and, hoped and given too many chances. But if you can't, again, it's just expecting too much, from somebody. But I expect somebody that tells me that they love me to fucking show that they love me and respect me, right? And if you can't, then I don't need you.
I
And
can
I'm
say
not going
that
to be. I've given many chances, and I've given too many
you can,
chances, and people in here know
yeah.
exactly what I'm talking about. And I've given way too many chances, and I just can't believe that he would do that and then come in here and say it's okay. Like, he literally come in here several times and said he did nothing wrong. Like,
He's lying. He's lying.
all because he says he has a girlfriend. Well, you're still flirting with girls. It makes it even worse to me. It makes it even slimier to me that you would go on there, flirt with the girls. And,
Gross.
I've got a girlfriend. Motherfucker, that's not funny.
It's gross.
It's not cool.
That's
it's
gross.
not okay. You might as well just not done it. Like, that's so gross that you threw my name around and acted like you had a girlfriend when you're in there flirting with them. That's not cool. It's not okay. It's not. No. Even gross. It's just more gross. Like, it's just nasty.
Well, nuts and crackers is right.
Do I need
First
to do
two words, bubble
what's it
bath.
called?
Yeah, there you go.
Broccoli stream. Steamed broccoli, Miss Frosty string. No, no, not happening. Funny though. Looking forward to your broccoli video. Oh, peachy. Yeah, I get it, Christy. I get it. I've tried to. I know he doesn't respect me. He's shown it. I
Oh, he's
know.
proved it, and he goes
Called
after
me a dumb
anybody.
cunt.
And
Told me wish I died. Yeah, that's really fucking lovely, isn't it?
yeah.
Tell somebody that they, yeah, wish, yeah, not cool. And like I said, people, I accepted his apology, tried to move on, tried to forget that, even though it keeps getting brought up and brought up and brought up. And I've told him, that it of course it hurts me. It's his words. It definitely hurts me when people play that. So if they think they're hurting him, it really just hurts me. But anyway, and so he knows that. But for him to do what, and he even told me last time he was on that panel, I'm sure the trolls clipped it, which is why I think he told me. But besides the fact that that girl came in there and said hi, he knew he had to tell me. Last night he didn't tell me. So that tells me a whole lot. Like, you don't tell people things because you're hiding something. And then at the same time, you're accusing me of doing what you're doing. Not cool. Not okay. I know, RV. I know. I'll just, I don't want anybody. I don't want anybody. I've had enough. I have had enough. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But and I'm certainly fucking not doing any long distance shit. I can tell you that fucking shit right now. Yeah, year and a half, Mima. Not doing no. If somebody ain't in driving distance, fuck that. That's gonna be a long time off. Like I just not interested. And I still love him. I'm done. It just doesn't go away, Because I can honestly say I
No,
love that man. I mean, I love that man.
no.
Everybody in here knows I love that man. He knows I love him. But I'm not going to take that. I'm just not going to take that. I'm not
What you
going to
do
take
is
it.
you give yourself ABD some me time and
Yeah.
relax and recover. Meditate if you have to, because I've done it myself. And when you're ready, go out there and just be at peace with yourself, enjoy yourself, and you know the most unexpected. You know, I Suzanne told me this one time, and I never forgot it. She said, God puts people unexpectedly in your life, and when you find the right one, like I found Suzanne, I was happy. I was finally happy, and it was totally unexpected. We met online. I mean, for Christ's sake, we met online, and we built our relationship over a period of 6 years before she finally was able to come down to me here, where at the time where I was living back in Arizona, and she came down. We got married in a courthouse, and we got married by a judge named Macbeth, and she uh, spoke to us a Shakespearean soliloquy, a love poem, verbatim by heart. And the two people I trust as much as I trust Suzanne are my parents, and they're our parents now because Suzanne lost both her parents when she was at a younger age, and my parents automatically adopted her, and they were witnesses to our wedding. And my dad was crying and I was crying. And
Yeah.
you know who was giggling? My mom and Suzanne. I can't I
Well,
can't get rid of those memories. Those are too important to me, and I
yeah,
love
I
them.
just
So
lost my mom in September.
yeah.
So right after my birthday, I lost my mom unexpectedly, and
Oh God, I'm
I was
sorry.
blocked from Brett. Like he wasn't even like, yeah, wasn't even.
I'm so sorry
That
that
was something
you still
silly.
have your dad?
So like
Do you still
somebody
have your dad?
I'm in love with wouldn't even talk to me while I was dealing with my mom passing. Like
Oh God.
that's fucked up. That's
Yeah,
really
fuck
fucked
him.
up.
Go tell him to go die and fuck. Whatever. Leave Brett. Just leave him completely. I know you don't want to trash him, but that's just wrong. I'm sorry, that is
That
completely
was
wrong.
wrong. You're right, Mikey. It was wrong. Like
Fuck.
I just lost my mom, and he was there the night that I drove to the hospital. He stayed on the phone with me, and then we got into an argument and blocked me. And so I'm like, I just lost my mom. Could you not give me a little bit of grace here? Like to
Right.
block your girlfriend and not speak to her, knowing that she's dealing with her mom dying, like over some YouTube bullshit. Like
Oh man.
I just don't. I wouldn't do that to anybody. Like I wouldn't do that to anybody. And much less somebody that I'm in love with. Like, it's just so not cool. And that's bothered
No,
me. Like, that's really bothered me. There have been other things, but that really, like, I'm like, you can't be here for me when my mother died. Like, that's just not cool.
yeah, I mean,
Over
that's
some
just
stupid,
evidence.
over something that happened in Tommy's fucking chat. Like, over YouTube bullshit and Tommy Temper's channel. You fucking block me and won't talk to me for days when I'm dealing with my mom's death. Like,
Yeah.
that's just not cool. And he knows my daughters don't live here anymore, and I was by myself, and I was the only one having to deal with that. Like I had to deal with that all alone. Like with no, and anyway, so he couldn't even
Yes,
like
thank you,
talk to me.
Charlie.
Like it's just not right.
Yeah. No, Charlie is exactly right what he just said. I agree 1000% what he just said. I mean, yeah, he's a piece of shit. He's a scumbag. Just leave him. Just leave him alone. He
Yeah,
let him
Charlie.
suffer, you
Over
know.
Tommy Zipper shit. Like over fucking YouTube shit. Like, but to block somebody and not speak to them for days, knowing they're alone dealing with losing their mom, like to me just was. And he knew I was alone. Like I don't, my brothers. Anyway, it's a long story, but I don't have anybody here, and so like I was. I could have used my boyfriend. I really could have used my boyfriend and, like love and support. And I didn't get that. I didn't get that. It's not cool.
Well, I hope and pray that you do get that from a real man that really does love you, babe. I hope so.
Yeah. It's just not okay. I mean, there's other times, but like your mom dying is pretty fucking big, like,
Oh,
and
it's
to know I'm
huge.
alone and like dealing with that. And there's somebody that was in chat earlier, she knows. But like,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah,
not
I have a
cool
friend.
to like make
Yeah.
somebody go through that by themselves when you know they're by themselves and you know what they're dealing with, and you just block them
Yeah.
over some stupid YouTube shit that doesn't even fucking matter. Like that
I know.
shit doesn't matter, but like real life matters, right? Like, and if you can't be there for me in real life, like, and then you think it's okay to do this other stupid shit behind my back, like it's just not okay.
No, definitely not.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's hard. Oh, honey, please don't apologize. It's fine. Yeah, I told you, without saying my friend's name, I've known him since childhood, 47 years. And now he lost his dad early on in life. And I felt really bad then because his parents were close to our parents. And now he just lost his mom, his only reason for living. I mean, he does have a wife and he loves his wife. Don't get me wrong, he loves his wife, okay? He's been with her for a very long time. But at the same time, your mom is your lifeline, the last person that you felt like you could be close to. And when she goes and you have nobody left, like no mom, no dad, then what do you do? I don't want to ever have to experience that myself until it's time, for God to say, yeah, you're going to take my mom and dad. And when that happens, I'll be ready because, I'm thankful I have Suzanne, not only my wife and my soulmate, but she's my partner and the minister. She's a real life minister, and I can talk to her. You
Yeah,
know, I can confess sins. I can do it. I can say and apologize for what things I do, and she forgives me unconditionally, and that's what love should be,
right,
unconditional,
right.
right?
Absolutely. And you should be there when they need you there, not over
Yep,
some stupid YouTube shit, that doesn't fucking
absolutely,
matter.
right.
But that's exactly, and I've already lost my dad 2 years ago. Then I lose my mom. I don't have my brother. He's missing. He's been missing for years. So it's literally me. My girls are in another state. So like I
Right.
was, and he knows that. It's not like he doesn't know that, right? It's
Yeah.
and to like just push me aside like I'm nothing because I guess I'm nothing, right? Like it should have told me right there. It should have told me right there. Because
Oh,
when you treat
yeah.
somebody like they're nothing, then they're nothing to you. So
I'm
what can you
sorry.
do?
Yeah, I'm sorry that I also, you know, I mean, I live far away, and if my wife and I were friends with you, we would definitely be neighbors and everything, and support you and everything, because you are a very nice person, very sweet, very kind, very considerate. Um, like I said, I hope and pray that you do find some solace, not only over your mom's passing, but that you can find time for yourself. It's not being selfish. You need the alone time. You need the me time, and God, leave it in God's hands. He will find you somebody, honey. There is someone for someone. There
I don't
is.
want anybody. I really don't.
I
I
know.
don't. I don't trust anybody right now. If you can't trust somebody that says they love you, like who can you trust? I really, honestly don't trust anybody.
I
Like
know,
that.
honey, and it's gonna be difficult, and you're gonna have to process this, and we're all here for you. You know that. So take the time you need to process. That's important. Okay,
Yeah, I get
we're
it. I
here for you. We
understand.
love you. Okay, the love is unconditional from us. The people that
Hi.
support you, for even if they're far away, and I know your daughters love you, and You know, I mean, it's important.
Oh, JFK, quit. You just made me laugh though. Thank you. Um, hey, Oilers fan. Yeah, I don't want to. It's going to be a long time before I trust anybody. Like, I really, honestly, he's done a number on me. So,
Well, I'm trying to be here for emotional support, Mima. I
Christy, I
know.
lost my dad too.
I'm
Oh,
not gonna keep saying she needs to find a man. All I'm gonna say is that she needs time to grieve, and that's what I'm saying. That she needs the me time. She needs the alone time, to process this.
right.
Meditation
Yeah,
helps too. Prayer helps a lot too,
I
you
absolutely
know?
won't trust anybody. Like, that's so fucked up to treat somebody that way for a year and a fucking half. Like, how do you treat somebody that way that you say you love them? Like, I just, if you don't love somebody, move the fuck on. If you want to hang out with girls all night, hang out with girls all night. Like, I don't understand how you can treat somebody that way for a year and a half. Like, I just would not ever treat anybody that way. I just would ever do anybody that way. It's just fucking, it's, yeah, I can't even imagine treating somebody that way for whatever reasons or whatever he got out of it. But like, I can't imagine telling somebody you love them and treating them that way. I just really can't. It's not acceptable. It's not. And I've overlooked and forgiven and given chances, and I've done all I can do, but I can't change if he doesn't like. If he doesn't love and respect me and going to be loyal to me, then he's not. He's not now. He's not ever. He's not next year. He's not. I mean, that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is, and I've got to accept it.
Well, it's like somebody told me once, they said that a tiger cannot change its stripes. So
RV,
he's
you're not
exactly
kidding.
like that. He'll never change his stripes.
Right, right.
Always a liar. If you're a liar, you're always a liar. If you're a two-timing bastard,
Ellie,
you're always a two-timing bastard. That
hold
will
on. I
never
don't
change.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, thank you, everyone. You guys are just awesome, and God bless all of you
Well, I
that
think. I
are
mean, you don't know a
so
lot of the history, but a lot of these
sympathetic.
people have history with Brett, and so I know you don't really know all that because you haven't been around. But these people
That's
all
true.
have history with him, so it's and me. So it's yeah, it's just it's very overwhelming right now.
I know, but like I said, again, I'll say it. I feel very blessed and honored that you've allowed both of us to listen to what's happening, and you know that our prayers and love and support are always going to be there for you.
Rex, what? Hold on. Oh, I can only imagine.
Oh, who gives a shit? You know, if he passes away on his stream, I don't
Well,
think
we know he
anybody's gonna
can't
miss
come
him.
here, so I'm safe. He can't come to the United States, so whatever.
Right. He's trapped.
Oh,
Yeah, he's trapped up in that godforsaken wilderness that's out there in Canada, where the fuck he is. Yeah, who gives a shit?
yeah, you're not kidding, Andrew. Big time. I don't know if you heard everything I said. Hey, Dream Builder. Hey, Dream. Hey. How you doing? Thank you.
Hello, Dream Builder.
He's so
Good to
sweet.
see you.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Fred. See,
Hello,
some of
Miss
these people
Fred.
I was actually friends with off of YouTube. I was actually friends with some of these people off of YouTube. Like phone calls and hours and friends and yeah.
That's amazing. That's great. And that's wonderful to hear.
Right. And see, yeah, Christina. I mean, it's just Brett hates up. He does. I'm gonna be an enemy now, so I'm joining all of y'all. So I'm gonna be an enemy of the state now. So whatever. I know I just can't take that. I'm not gonna take it. I don't deserve it, and it's just like the final straw. I've had enough. Like I've had enough, and I don't deserve that. And the fact that he come in here and continually said that he didn't do anything wrong, when everybody is telling him he did wrong, like he still says and believes he did nothing wrong. Like all of these people and me cannot be wrong. Like, are you that blind that you genuinely can't see that you fucked up? And I don't even care if you see it or not. I know you fucked up. That's all that matters. So whatever. Yeah, Sassy's one of them. She was like a sister to me. But well, I just don't. I'm not going to just go into everything because it's just too much, and just can't take it right now. But a lot of these people, I couldn't continue relationships with. I'll just put it that way. Like, and they, right, right, right.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
everybody,
Well,
yeah. Oh, thanks, Trim. I know. Yeah, it did hit the fan, buddy. If you want to check out my community tab, I put a little bit on there. And so, I mean, he can say whatever, but the fact that he doesn't think that that he didn't do anything wrong is like pretty much sums it up for me. Like the fact that you just think that right. Sum it up right there. Right. Including me. Including me. But you know what? I'm not fucking dumb. And I fucking know what I saw. I know how it felt. I know how it made me feel. And I know right from wrong. And that's not right. I wouldn't do it to him. I would not even do anything remotely close to that to him. I wouldn't disrespect him like that. And the fact that he just easily disrespected me and thinks it's okay is not cool. It makes it even worse that he thinks it's okay. Like you didn't even wake up and like realize you fucked up. Like you didn't even wake up and say, "Oh wow, I really fucked up last night." You literally come in here and said you didn't. That you didn't do anything wrong. Like repeatedly. Fuck you. Yeah. Right. RV. Yeah. And I don't know how long you've been around, but they have warned me. I
they
know.
did. A lot of
Yeah.
people did. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people. And
Wow.
I stupidly, stood behind him, defended him, supported him, loved him through all of that and then some. Through all of that and then some. And he still treats me that way. Like, dude, I just hope it was worth it. I hope he enjoys it. I hope it was worth it because he fucked up. He fucked up with me.
Charlie Cheswick is backstage, hon.
Okay, hold
He
on. I'll let
said,
him know.
yo.
I
Yeah.
see. Hey, Charlie.
Hey,
Yo,
Charlie.
what's good, people?
Not too much today so far, but
Well, I just wanted to congratulate you for waking up I just wanted to jump up and say congratulations on waking up, dealing with this bum ass bitch that you've been dealing with, and that's
Yeah.
all.
Thank
Fuck
you.
him. All you gotta do, you know where you're at, girl. Just head on out, find you some strange.
Charlie.
You in somewhat of a little big city. You know what I mean? Ain't no
Right.
thing. Fuck that dude, man. Bum ass bitch living in a goddamn garage.
Hey,
Charlie's
you
never
you
liked
you
Brett.
live
So.
close. You did say you live close to Nashville, right? ABD.
Yeah, I'm just about 3 hours from Nashville.
Okay, I have a friend there. Her name is Anne Marie Paserno, and she's a member of the Country Music Association with the Grammys, and
Mhm.
she performs all over Nashville. And she's also a high school buddy of mine. Why don't you go visit her and tell her that Mikey sent you there to watch one of her shows? She'll be most appreciative of it.
Oh, I might can do that. I've been to Nashville. I actually used to work there quite a bit. My
Oh,
main
sweet.
office was there for a while. So, yeah, I know
Yeah,
Nashville
her
pretty
name
good.
is Anne Marie Paserno,
Okay.
and yeah, and she does have a YouTube channel. It's called Amplified Sound. If you look it up,
Amplified sound. Okay, that's easy to remember.
Amplified Sound. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell, it's Charlie Sassy. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Did
Oh, yeah.
you ever
Charlie's
think
up there.
Charlie would be? Hey, who here? Honestly, who here ever thought Charlie would be on my panel?
Right. Well, was never allowed on this panel.
I know.
With a
Oh
certain
man, Charlie.
little,
I'm
Like,
sorry,
I know,
man.
Charlie. I know.
little
I know.
overzealous mod that you had there, but you
You couldn't
know,
even like
and
comment on my like post or anything because you were hidden from the channel. So I
Hey,
yeah,
know.
man.
I know.
Charlie, I'm as happy as you because this is my very first time being up here with a wonderful lady as ABDs, and she's been very supportive of our channel too, Mikey Sue's Force. So I'm blessed. Like I said, I'm blessed and honored to be a part of this today.
Yeah, that's what's up for sure. You
Yeah.
know, when they had them ladies' nights and shit, don't the only lady that could be up here that was a dude was Brett. You know what I mean? He would tuck it back. He
Oh
would
my
tuck
God.
it back for
Oh.
ladies' night. Bitch ass trick that he is.
Well, I
But
allowed
he's
guys.
just a
I
dumb
allowed
guy.
guys in. Like guys could come in. Most of them just came in the chat, but it wasn't that they couldn't. Just most of them didn't. But Brett. But yeah, it was
Yeah.
mostly probably to keep an eye on me and to keep an eye on everybody else. I'm sure.
No,
Like
Brett be up on panel pissing in corners to mark his turf and shit. You know what I mean? Fucking
Yeah.
bitch ass trick that he is.
He acts like a pit bull where he goes and takes a dump somewhere and marks his territory.
Yeah, man. He like I say, be pissing in corners. He's over there on his channel now, pissing in corners. Fuck him. Fucking dude living in a goddamn garage. I'm telling you, he's cranking it to Hulk Hogan poster.
oh my
Fucking
goodness! And don't disrespect my pit bulls by comparing them to Brett because my pits
No,
are
no.
much better.
Oh,
Let me tell you.
Telescope said
My
nope, it's
babies
Chris
love me.
Jericho. Well, even worse.
Oh my good JFK, why are you putting that in my chat? What in the world? What is wrong with y'all today? Y'all are making me laugh. So
See,
what?
that's the point. You gotta learn
What?
how to laugh. That's
Where did
all.
he say that, Rex? Like, why would he say that? Like, what the fuck? Like, holy shit. That's crazy.
Who's Robert Escobar? I don't even know
Oh,
who
he's
Escobar
another,
is.
like, he hangs out in this little crowd. This is like our
Oh,
little
okay.
community of people, peeps and they
Yeah,
get,
this small
this is
little
just a,
this small little niche
oh, you,
circle on YouTube,
Robbie, you're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. I hope you hear this. Fuck you. Like, I haven't cheated on anybody. I'm not
But
the
yeah,
cheating type. And Brett knows that, so he can fuck off too. So,
that's
she
right.
sounds like she's cheating on you and going to accuse you so she can break up and you and get the guy waiting in the. Oh my goodness. Yeah, right.
Oh man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Okay, Robbie. Keep sucking Brett's dick some more and just what the fuck
Yeah.
ever. But I promise you, it wasn't me.
It's
Oh, Bobby be sucking it from the back.
416.
Yeah.
Bobby
It's
be
not a
sucking
number
from
I
the back
recognize.
walls.
Yeah, there you go.
But yo,
Well,
I just
Yeah.
wanted to hop up and say congratulations and also to tell Brett to go suck some balls.
You can block this one if you want.
I'm not. Yeah, you're fine. You're good. But I
No,
couldn't. I can't
you're
believe welcome
fine,
to my
Charlie.
panel. I can't believe you're actually on my panel. That's so funny. Like I never thought that would happen. So, but
Nah,
welcome.
yeah.
Good to have you.
No, I
Anybody else is
appreciate it.
welcome. If y'all want to jump up, you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Except
Like
you,
no,
Brett.
no. I said earlier, everybody's welcome. There's no mod here that's gonna like hide you. There's no mod that's gonna kick you off panel. The only person I've kicked off panel today has been Brett. So you're
Yeah.
all fucking welcome. So join the party if you want to.
So fuck you,
Right. I
Brett.
know.
Stay over in your little bitch ass channel. Be the cornball that you always been known to be. Sensitive little fucking fluffy bunny that you are, Brett. Bitch ass trick. All right, I'm out.
Okay, bye, Charlie. Telescope. That is actually true. Like I can say I'm actually 1,000% loyal to whoever I'm with. Brett knows that, and that's all I'm going to say. Like I've never done anything. If anything, I can't even like say hi to a guy. The guy can't tell me I'm beautiful. Like nothing. Like nothing is allowed. Believe whatever. I'm whatever. Breakup party. Whoop whoop. Yep. Party. Good day to take a vacation day. Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
like you said, you're only 3 hours from Nashville. Go
Yeah.
take a mini vacation on the weekend and have some time for yourself there, hun, and
Yeah.
party. Like I said, look
Yeah.
up my friend and see if you can catch one of her shows or if you can, find her around Nashville because she lives in the city. So,
Yeah.
uh,
It's pretty cool. Nashville's pretty cool. I mean, I like Memphis too, but I like Nashville too. I actually started to move there at one time.
yeah, that was that song by hi, Crafty
Kelly.
Kelly.
Hey, Kelly.
Hello.
It's that
Hey,
song I like.
hon.
Yeah,
Um,
ABD. It's that song I like with Mark Home where he goes, well, I'm walking in
Yeah.
Memphis.
Yeah, it's
I
a
get
good one.
myself right off a Beale. Yeah,
Right.
I
I
can't
love,
remember all
yeah.
the lines.
I'm an
Yeah.
Elvis fan, so I get you. I'm definitely an
Oh,
Elvis
there we
fan.
go.
I'm
Well,
just gonna
I'm in Memphis, so, who can't be an Elvis fan when you're in Memphis?
I'm just gonna be up here for just a minute.
Okay, hon.
Go ahead, Kelly.
Okay. ABD, you got this. You know that it was hard for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I just had to turn away, walk away, and ignore.
I
Didn't
know.
watch him. I didn't say his name. I didn't do anything. I turned around, I walked away. And I'm
Right.
telling you what, you'll learn a lot of things when you turn away, when you turn around and walk away.
Right.
And I've learned a lot.
Yeah. I think
And
that's probably very true.
you need to do that. You've been going through this for a long time, sister.
A year and a half, over a year and a half now. Yeah.
And it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up.
Christy, what does that mean? She never once talked about Brett ABD. What? Huh?
I've never said his name.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never said his name. I've never talked about him. I've left him alone.
Right.
And I'm telling you what, a lot of people, you will find out. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to start shit, but you will find out a lot of things that you thought were true were not.
Yeah.
So hang in there.
Yeah.
Wake up. Just wake up, honey.
Yeah. I think I hate to say it, but I was always a little afraid of what I would find out if I turned away. You know what I mean? Like you're almost scared of finding out the real truth. Like because I don't know, maybe I've just been lying to myself this whole fucking time. Like maybe I've just been a fucking
No,
dumbass and
you weren't blind and you weren't a dumbass. You believed. And, I found out a lot of things. And it's like, wow, I never thought of it that way. Wow. The
Right.
people that I thought were bad weren't bad. The people that you wake up.
Right.
And from
Yeah.
your stream here, you have a lot of backing. I remember you and I talking a lot about
Yep.
what would happen.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yep. Absolutely.
And this stream right here is showing you that we were wrong.
Right. Right. Absolutely. I agree. It's hard to, when you're in the middle of it, it's so hard to see it. Like you, it's just hard to see it. And
But
Kelly, I know you know.
I took a quirk that Red always said. Don't mention my name and I'll never mention yours.
Mm,
And it works.
right.
It works.
Right.
And someone joined us. I don't know. Is that Red?
I gotta go. I gotta get dressed. My show's gonna start, so I gotta go.
Okay, hon. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, Kelly. Good to see you. Thank you.
That's me. Set my
Hey,
dick behind.
Telescope.
Fuck all the way off. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Telescope?
What's up?
No. Brett is a narcissistic asshole that needs to reevaluate his life to be a better person. Be better. It's not that difficult.
Right.
Well, he
Well,
lives
like
in
I-
a region of Canada where we could say we could tip a cow on him.
Well, I think like, I think like, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I read a comment and it just left. But what I said earlier, like, you can't give somebody what you don't have, right? So if you're broken, if you're fucked up, if you have it, like, you can't be something for somebody else that you can't be for yourself, right? And I
Yeah, you
guess
can.
I fucking
You-
expected too much because I expected him to love me like I loved him and to respect me like I respected him and to be loyal to me like I was loyal to him. And I didn't get any of that. So
I mean, that's how
my
relation.
bad.
I mean, relationships take work, right? And especially long distance ones, right?
Right. Absolutely.
You have to have a trust and communication that's more than the average relationship. You know, like I live with my fiance. You know what I mean? Like, there's good days, there's bad days. You know,
Yeah.
as you find in every relationship.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
before Suzanne and I got married, as I was explaining to ABD, it's been 15 years now since we first talked to each other the first time online, and it's when I first joined Facebook. And I mean, it took us 6 years to work on our relationship, long distance. And when I finally made the commitment to come up here and be with her, it was love at first sight. And we knew each other already, over the past years that we talked on the phone and everything. I even proposed to her over the phone. Literally, we spoke for like 6.5 hours. My mother was freaking out after we were done. She said, Michael, you've been on the phone all this time. What's going on? I said, I just proposed to my girlfriend, Mom, my fiance. And she still didn't understand. She didn't even think that Suzanne existed until I finally brought her down to, meet my folks and we got married. So, it was a long time working on it, and there was other people trying to disrupt us and take us apart, but they didn't succeed. Our true love won out, and it was
I think
unconditional.
it's possible. I'm not saying it's not possible, but you have to have two people that give each other what they're getting. Like what you're giving out, you should get back in return. It can't be
Yes.
one-sided. And
No, it
this whole
can't be
time I thought it
one-sided.
wasn't, but apparently it has been. So like I'm thinking I'm getting back in return what I'm giving, but apparently I'm not because like I said, I'm giving him respect. I'm not getting respected back. I'm giving him loyalty. I'm not getting loyalty back. So what the fuck am I
it's ebbs and
doing?
flows. It's ebbs and flows, right? Like you have.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
You know,
It's
you
like
have your
yeah, I'm sorry.
you
Go
have
ahead.
your like your honeymoon phase for what, like 2 years. And then you come into your harder phase, and then like how do you work with one another in it? Because like I said, there's gonna be good days, there's gonna be bad days. Like I mean, that's how relationships fucking work.
Obviously. Yeah.
Like my best friends, for people who are my best friends, doesn't mean that like we always got along. You know, like you go with those ebbs and flows. You learn how to communicate. You learn how to rationalize. You learn how to
Sorry.
be more
Welcome
open.
back,
Be more
ABD.
open with one another.
Yeah, it's a phone call. I'm sorry. It knocked me off. I thought I had it on.
Again? Oh.
It's been one of those days, but yeah, sorry.
I hear you.
But I'm gonna tell. But then you have long distance relationships. My first love was a long distance relationship.
Mm.
Yeah.
When I was like 15 and she was like 2 hours away, and I'd go up there and visit her like twice a month and stay with my cousin and stuff. I mean, so, and this is before, there were cell phones, and we'd have to use like one each other collect and all that kind of fun stuff, and my father hated me for the phone bill. But and do these weird, I don't know, these weird like phone cards and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
But at the same time, it's like you have to have more communication.
Right.
Brett being controlling online. Why does every community fucking? I mean, he's more hated than I am.
You have
I mean,
no control. You have you have no idea.
it's all about control.
You
And
have
that's
no
not
idea.
how it works.
That's all I can say. None. Like people have no clue. So, yeah.
You're right. I don't flirt with women online. I don't do anything. My fiance is.
You have a
amazing.
beautiful. You're very, very
Beautiful.
blessed. Like you have a beautiful fiance. I know you have a stepson. You're very. I
Mhm.
know I've like given you shit
That's
over
fine.
the months.
I'll take
but
shit.
it's just
I don't
because you give
care.
me shit, but like no, you're very, very blessed, Telescope.
I am.
And
I am.
I'm proud for anybody that's happy. Like I don't begrudge anybody that's happy. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for Mikey. I'm happy for anybody that has somebody that treats them right, like they deserve to be treated. But I want to be treated like I deserve to be treated. I give that and I expect it back. And when I don't get it, like, he can fuck off. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like,
I mean, I don't mind. I mean, I like fucking around with people on here. Okay? But I do believe in that though too. You treat
Right.
people the way you want to be treated. But like on these streets, like let's fuck with one another. Like it's an outlet. You know what I mean? It's not really anything more than it is. You know what I mean?
Nuts, I've
Hey,
seen his fiance. She's very beautiful. You're just jealous. Like, seriously, she's very beautiful.
Oh,
She's a
wow.
beautiful woman. Like, she really is. She's a beautiful lady. And she, as far as I'm concerned, every time I've seen her, she carries herself very well and she's very respectful. She's not like on YouTube. She's been on a few of his videos. And yeah, he's very, very lucky. Absolutely. She puts up with
no,
his shit. So I'm kidding. But, we all put up with each other's shit. But, I just want, like I said, I want somebody that's, if I give out respect, I want respect back. If I give out loyalty, I expect it back. If I love you, if you're in a relationship, it should be two-sided, not one-sided. And now I'm just seeing like things he did last night. And then to come in here, he had the fucking balls to come in here several times under several alts earlier and say, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Like, you still can't fucking see that you did something wrong. Like everybody in here was telling you that was wrong, and you're the only one saying you did nothing wrong. Like that kind of tells me a whole lot. Like it speaks volumes. So
well,
I don't
Brett's
know
never
what else
done.
to say. Like what can you say to that? Like you
Well,
fucked up, and you don't even know you fucked up, but you
I mean,
really fucked up.
in the last 3 years, Brett has never done anything wrong.
Right,
Wh-
right.
What?
There have been times he's apologized to me, but I think it's been because he was. Like when he went live and called me a cunt and told me to die, like he had to, right? Because it was public. Like he didn't really have an option if he wanted to stay with me. He had to apologize, but
I dealt with.
most times it comes back on me. Like I did
I
something wrong to cause it. So
I
there's
got
no
the
apology.
Brett apology from when Red came to my house and he knew about it and he didn't tell me.
Yeah, that was
And that was only after Pooh delivered a fucking card in the back fucking his backyard.
Yeah. Yep. I remember all that. I know Pam. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And other times, there have been times like he does stuff and it's turned around. Like he's very, very good at turning things back around on me. And it's my fault. I'm the bad guy all of a sudden instead of him just owning what he did. But like, if I do anything, I have to own my shit. It's just fucking just one-sided. Like I said,
Well,
he
that's
has a set of
narcissistic.
rules for
It's
him,
narcissistic.
set of rules for me, and they're completely different sets of rules. Let me tell you, completely. They're not even close. They're not even fucking close. And if I did anything even remotely close to what he did, all hell would break loose. Like even oh my, I can't even. Yeah, can't.
That was, and that was only because he's a fucking narcissist, and that's how that's how it works with people like him. It's not going. There is going to be a separate set of rules. I'm going to control you. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Don't fucking question me. But
Right.
like, you go out and do something else, because trust me, he's going to lose his shit over me being on your fucking panel right now, anyways.
He's gonna lose it over Charlie being up here. Like
Mhm.
you have no idea. Like that's really gonna set him off. So whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever.
but who the fuck cares about him? As
Well,
long as
I mean,
as
I'm
long as
not.
he's suffering, fuck him, let him suffer. Who
Well, this
cares?
is the way I look at it. After what he did to me and disrespected me, I don't owe him any respect. Like he fucking completely disrespected me last night. Completely fucking
Hey,
came at
Nuts.
me, accusing me of what he was
Good
doing.
morning.
Hey, Nuts. And then I don't owe him any respect anymore. I gave him respect for a year and a half. Lots of it, all of it, all of it. And
Right.
I'm not getting it back. So, and then for him to like come in here, like if he woke up and was like, I drank too much and did something I shouldn't have done. Hey, I'm sorry. But no, he come in here. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't. Fuck you, dude. Yes, you did do something wrong and you royally fucked up. Not only did you fuck up, but you lost me. So you really fucked up. You really did. Like, whatever. You fucked up, dude.
ABD,
Hey,
thanks for having me up here.
yeah, you're fine.
You know, I talk a lot of smack, as you well know,
Oh, I know.
but
I know.
I've always been on your side, and I'm hesitant to say anything to you because I know what a dickhead he is in real life, and you would catch hell for saying
Yeah.
anything back.
Right.
So I thought I'd come up here on panel and really push that fucker over the edge because he hates my guts too.
He does hate you.
Fuck you, Brett. All right, you'll be fine. You're a smart girl. Nobody needs to tell you what to do.
I know. I
Later on.
got it. It's just hard. You know, it's not easy after you've given so much of yourself to somebody for a year and a half. I took it very
Well-
seriously. Like, I don't play around. And I told him a long time ago, I'm not playing around. Like, if you're playing
had
around,
an
tell me. I'm
older-
not playing around. Like,
I had an
Don't
older
fuck with me.
stepbrother that was a narcissist, and he was where I learned how to spot one as I got older and grew up. And he got divorced, and he was just a real jerk to my sister-in-law, who was as sweet as can be.
yeah.
And I saw how he destroyed her, and she started drinking and then ended up drinking herself to death because of that jack off. So I'm glad you got out of here early and chart a new course.
It does change you. Like, people can
Yep.
definitely influence you and change you.
Oh, you
And
bet.
yeah, I've seen a change and it's not been good. But
So if I see you in chat and drop a heart, it's not a romantic heart. It's a I got your back heart, okay?
I got it. I got it.
Uh,
Well, you
Same-
can do that
same
now
here.
because, you know,
Same
nobody's
here.
going to give a
Guys.
fuck. Nobody's going to jump my ass. So that's
Yeah.
absolutely acceptable.
So have you ever heard the narcissist empath relationship?
Well, if you look at Mima's comment I just highlighted, absolutely.
Mhm.
Yep.
So there actually is a weird dichotomy with it of the narcissist is drawn to the empath because they don't have empathy,
Right.
but at the same time it's like the empath sees the narcissist having this grandiose sense of confidence.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Now, normally what happens in the relationship is like they will be attracted to one another, but it's a dangerous relationship. Usually it ends when the empath says it's over, not the narcissist.
Right.
Because the narcissist looks at you as a tool. You're not a human being.
Right. Right. I get it. And I feel that way now. Like, I'm feeling like I've just been used. I feel that way.
You-
And I can't help for
You,
feeling that way.
your intuition is 150% correct. ABD, you were used by this narcissistic asshole.
How much
Plain
money
and
did you how much did you give him, ABD? How much money You should give him.
I didn't want to just go into a lot of stuff, Telescope. Like,
You don't have to. I mean, it's fine. That's for you to compartmentalize and all that kind of stuff. I was just wondering.
yeah, I mean, that's just, there's a lot of stuff I don't want to, like, I'm not going to deny it, but, not, I'm sure not as much as what people think. Like, nothing like that. No. I support myself. I'm a working woman. Like, I completely, fully support myself. And it's not cheap to do that when you're alone and one income. So, like, it's not that I have lots and lots of money. But I do work and support myself. But no,
But
I don't have like lots of money to give away or anything like that. I have 2 daughters, one that just got married. Like, I don't have just tons of money to give anybody. So I've seen people saying stuff like that, and that part's just not like me giving him money every week or whatever people have said. That's just not true. Like, that's just not true.
So, did you financially support him?
I did what?
Did you financially support him?
No.
Okay. That's what I was wondering.
Right. No. Like I
'Cause
said, I don't have it. Like, I'm too busy supporting myself and trying to get by. Like, I'm not saying I haven't ever sent him anything, but not like what people are saying, because I don't have that kind of money. Like, I support myself. Like, I pay my own bills. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have,
Yeah.
my parents are gone. Like, I don't have a savings. Like, it's just me working to, make my ends meet. Like, I don't have money to give away. So no, and I wouldn't, honestly, because I look at it like you're a grown man and you should be able to support yourself. If I'm able to support myself, you should be able to support yourself. Like, so I would never like send bukus of money to somebody anyway. Even if I had it, I probably wouldn't do it, But yeah, I wouldn't do that. No, Dean.
No.
Oh, sorry, my dog.
Doggy.
That's my pet.
No, I was just trying to clarify it because I know people have had questions about it.
I know. I've seen people saying stuff, and like I said, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not gonna say I've never sent him any money, but it's not like what people have said. It's not even close to what people are saying or thought, or like I support him or anything like that. That is not true. Like, you got to realize we've been together for like a year and a half, and so it's not like I've supported him in any kind of way like that. No.
So Dean Wall asked, did he ever send you any money?
No.
No, he never did, as far as, yeah.
He's never sent me anything. No.
I just believe in the truth, and
Right.
I believe in honesty.
I
and
said
I
I'm
believe
not
in
going to lie.
compassion
Like, I'm not
and
going to lie,
communication.
but I also don't have to answer questions. I mean, it is a private, relationship between two people. It's not my job to be up here, to answer everybody's questions about everything. I didn't come up here just for everybody to be like picking at me. But at the same time, I'm not going to lie about it. Like, or if I don't want to answer, I'll just tell you I don't want to answer. But when I don't answer, you're pretty much going to, assume that it's the truth, or that the answer is yes. So, but I'm not going to lie either. Like, I'm not going to be dishonest. I don't have anything to hide. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. If anything, I was loving and supportive, and, like a girlfriend should be. Like, your significant other that you love should be. But, like, now that looking back, it's just like, maybe I was the only one giving in the relationship, right? That's the way it feels.
I mean, that's how it works with the empath versus the narcissist relationship. That's the dynamic of it.
Right. Oh, yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. I mean, I just have a big heart. And like I said earlier, people will take advantage of that. And like, I trust easily, and I have a big heart. I'm very, very loyal, and people will, take advantage of that. And I didn't think Brett was doing that. I honestly didn't, but who the fuck knows now? Like, I'm so confused. Like, what do you believe? And all I can believe is what I'm being shown, and I'm not being shown respect. I'm not being shown loyalty, and I'm not feeling loved. So that's what I can count on, right? Like, that's what I'm being shown. So, and
I'm sorry.
that's what's important,
I'm sorry you experienced that, but we've also been saying that shit for 3 years online too.
I know. yes, you have. Like y'all have definitely said things, but like I'm always been the type of person like I give the people the benefit of the doubt. I trust too easily. Like I'm, and they always have their side of the story, of course, that's not true. You got to realize that, right? Like he's never said, well, what they're saying is true. Of course not. And so, I loved him and I believed him. Like I would stand up for him and believe him and, you know, just be gullible, I guess. Too gullible, too trusting. But
I mean, it's easy. It's easy to fall in that way, right? Like you want to
right,
believe in people, right?
right,
I understand it,
right.
but at the same time, it's like we've spent the majority of us almost 3 years with one another,
Right.
and like we've seen how like tribalism and flip flopping and how people's identities can change through every day.
Yeah.
It's not like we're fucking deceiving anybody.
Right. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard. Like I said, a year and a half is a long time to like invest in a relationship that you thought somebody loved you and cared about you and respected you. And then you find out that they didn't. Like that's fucked up, Telescope. Like that's hard to like accept. It's just hard. No matter what y'all say about him, like that's hard for me to like come to terms with that somebody would do me that way. That says they love me. Like I just I wouldn't treat a fucking dog like that. Like I wouldn't.
I'm
Maybe
being
I'm
gene
just a good person and other people aren't. But like I wouldn't treat anybody that way. Like I
and
just wouldn't.
being cheated on hurts, right? Like I think
Right.
I think a lot of people in this chat can understand it. They had some moment in their life that they just felt they were slighted,
Right.
and it fucking hurts, and
It
it hurts
does.
as you get older. It's easier when you're young, but it's harder when you're older.
Right. Because I really wasn't. To be honest, I wasn't like looking for somebody. Like I was fine on my own. And I just felt like I should have fucking stayed on my own. Like I wouldn't be fucking hurting and fucking going through this shit. Like it's been a lot of hell, and people. I could say people don't know even part of it, and so it's been a lot. It's been a lot to deal with, and I've been through a lot with this. So, and I
I mean,
have
I mean, a lot of it's on display, right? Like it's on the street.
no, yeah, well, yeah, some,
I mean,
some,
but people know about it at least.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's not like it's like something that's like hidden in the background. It's there's something in the forefront. Now there's things that are stated in the background, but I mean that's between the two parties.
Right, right. I understand that, and I put up with it, and I fucking, I did. I put up with it, and I shouldn't have. I really shouldn't have. But when you think somebody loves you and they apologize or they try to whatever, put on a different side to it, and you believe them because you love them. You want to believe them, right? You want to believe the best about somebody, and like maybe I'm just maybe I just want to see the best side of him. You know what I mean? Like, and didn't want to see the other parts that people were telling me or that I was even seeing for myself, and you just don't want to see it. You just don't want to see it.
Isn't that we all do?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And for me, it's something I've definitely, been guilty of. Like, it's just, I'm too,
I work with drug addicts that sell drugs that kill people's children.
yeah. Yeah. I couldn't.
And
It's so difficult.
you have to fucking try to see the good in them because
Yeah.
you see their life. And then like you're seeing it's like they were sexually abused, they were raped, they were include whatever verb involved with it. And like this is where their life led them. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
are they to blame?
That's tough. I mean, I've had a rough life too, and I don't want to go into details, but like I definitely understand how it affects people, and I've definitely not had an easy life. But you know, when you tell somebody you're and you trust them with that information that you've been through certain things, right? And you trust them that they're not going to hurt you, and then they just blatantly disrespect you and hurt you anyway. It's like, to me, it's almost like even worse because you knew that there were things and you knew that I was trusting you with certain information. And it's just like almost like a double slap in the face. Like, not only did you do it, but you already knew. You had foreknowledge of, you know, things that had happened to me, and you still would do that. Like, it's painful. Like, I can't, it's just fucking painful, and it pisses me off, and it hurts, and it's just fucked up. It's really fucked up.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a very hard question. And
Oh,
you can
no.
tell me. You can tell me fuck off.
Okay.
All right. What do you get from having an online relationship? I mean, bear in mind, like, he doesn't have the ability of coming to the United States.
Right.
You're gonna have to visit him.
Right.
What do you get out of that? Like, I mean, I understand there's the attention and you know what I mean, like, and all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's
Like I
nothing
said, though,
tangible
I
to it.
wasn't like looking for anybody. I really wasn't, and it's just like we hit it off. We had really, really, really good conversations. Like, I don't want to like just go into details of a private relationship, but like we shared a lot. It was just like literally we talked like 20 hours out of the day. No joke. Like, we talk a lot. People don't really understand that, but we were also like really, really good friends. So it's not like, I understand that it's long distance and you don't have the physical, but when you have that other connection that you can share things and you like trust somebody and somebody loves you and you love them, like, it's still there. That other connection's there. And
But you
so,
don't know them.
well, apparently, apparently not.
No.
Right.
I
Like,
mean, you have.
they can hide shit and they can like only show you what they want you to see, right? So,
I mean, I live with my fiance, and she's great about 2 weeks out of the month, right? Like,
now I was
Uh,
bragging on her
um,
earlier. I was bragging on what a great woman she was, and now you're saying that. So,
no,
but
but no,
we
no,
all
just
have our
no,
faults.
trust me, she would say it too.
We all have our faults. Like, nobody's perfect, and I'm sure she'd probably say the same about you, Telescope. So,
Oh,
you know,
exactly.
and
that's right.
yeah, and we all, yeah, and I just want to mention that we do all go through some form of trial and tribulation, and we learn from that, and you will learn from this experience, ABD. It shouldn't stop you from continuing to pursue a meaningful relationship.
Mm, mm. I can't trust anybody. Like, I fully trusted him. How can I turn around and trust anybody else? Like, I was such a fucking idiot for trusting him. So how
Right.
am I going to trust myself to trust somebody else? Like, I fucked up. Like, I fucked up, and
Well,
it
what you
makes me
do is
like question me. Like,
right.
why
So
couldn't
what
I
you?
see it?
So what have you learned?
Yeah, what have you learned then?
I'm so tired right now, but I've learned a lot. I guess I've learned a lot.
I'm,
Painfully so. So basically, I feel like I just can't trust anybody. Like, I literally really did trust him, and I don't feel like he returned it. And he, like, I now it's making me question my, you know, choices, and why did I trust, you know, why did I pick the wrong person to trust that's going to do me that way? Like, that makes me question me. Like, I fucked up. Like, why would I trust somebody and give them that part of me, and then they just fucking like slap me in the fucking face repeatedly over and over? It's not like, I mean, y'all know, I'm not gonna go into all that, but y'all know. So it's like,
Yeah,
what the fuck is wrong with me that I would trust somebody like that completely? Like, I
it,
absolutely trusted him because I saw a
I,
different side to him that people don't
it,
see, right? Like, I
yeah,
saw a different
it
side to
does
him.
take. Yeah, it does take time, ABD, and believe me, you will you will learn. You what you do is you go and have some me time, and you re-examine yourself, and you're the most smartest intellectual person we know, and you're a great mom. We know that, and you were a great daughter to your mom and dad when they were still here, and we know that. Uh, all you have to do is uh, you're the best judge of character. You know, in this case,
Yeah,
it's
I
me,
don't feel
myself,
like
and
it.
I. You are allowed to be selfish. You are the smartest person in the room, and you're allowed to be that. And all you have to
Yeah.
do is take this experience. Don't give up on yourself, okay? And do what needs to be done for ABD. Don't do what needs to be done for others in this moment that you
Yeah.
need to
Well,
yourself. You need to meditate, and we're all here to support you for whatever decisions you make in that regard. We're here for
well,
you
Right.
lovingly and unconditionally.
well,
Yeah, that's really sweet.
Brett's only looking out for himself, right? Like that's what's gonna happen.
Right. Yeah, I knew that was gonna
And
happen. I knew it.
what you need to do is you need to focus on yourself. Like, and sometimes that takes minutes, sometimes it takes hours, sometimes it takes weeks or months. You know what I mean?
He's
It's
Right.
right.
just
Yeah.
whatever, like it's whatever it is. It's
Right.
but it's about you getting control of your own life.
Right.
You having a focus.
Right. I get that. That's absolutely. I believe that, and I know that, and like I said earlier, I didn't want to go into detail, but I've been through shit before, and so I've had to. This ain't the first time I've had to pick my fucking self up and do what I got to do. Believe me, I've done it before, and I can fucking do it again. So what the fuck
Just
ever. But it pains me that it just pains me. Like I just it's still, I don't know why I fucking expect better of people. Why do I expect better of people? Why do I expect people to treat me the way I treat them? Like, what's wrong with
we all
people?
want we
There's nothing wrong with that. You've got
we all
high
want that.
expectations. We all want that. It's like you're living on Mount Everest, and you want the man of your life to spend the rest of your life with you, being at the same peak and the same level. And there are not many men that will reach that peak that will be at the same level as you. You're the better of the two, and you know it. But you're
Right.
gonna have moments where people as narcissistic as Brett is gonna try to control the situation, but he is a little pebble on the
Oh,
ground. He's a
yeah,
pebble in your
control.
fucking shoe. I mean, it's something you can just take out and just throw away. Throw it in a deep lake or some, ocean. But you be you, ABD. You know that. You know better. You know better yourself than you know other people, right? And that's the best part of you, is that you know
Yeah.
yourself better.
I
And
mean,
and you're a strong woman, ABD.
we're
You are a damn strong woman, and I applaud you. And you're going to learn from this experience, and you will move on, and you'll be better for it. You will, and you will find a good person. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Thank you.
you at least have to ask your question. Like at the end of the day, like what is joy without sorrow, right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, what's good without evil? I mean,
Well,
there always
where's the
is two
joy
sides to
though?
every
Like,
coin.
where's the
Yeah.
good shit? Like, it's just hard.
Yeah,
Like,
find the good shit.
it's
Go
been
down to
a
Nashville
lot. Like the last
and
couple of
party, have
years.
fun.
Like it's been a
Yeah.
lot last couple of years. Like I lost my dad, then the Brett thing, and then I lost my mom. Like my girls moved off. Like people don't realize, but it's been a lot. Like that's hit me in the
It
last
is.
little bit. Like this year
It
has
is.
fucking sucked. I had a driver hit me, wrecked my car, totaled my car out. I paid for a car, by the way, that I paid cash for. I mean, shit
Wow.
like that. It's just happened to me repeatedly. I've had to move. Like this year has fucking sucked. Like I've had enough. Like I've really truly fucking had
Yeah.
enough. And like for him to know that and still treat me that way fucking pisses me off. Like it fucking pisses me off.
And it
It
should.
does.
And you have
I'm
every
sorry,
right
but
to
it
be pissed
does.
off. You do. You do.
Like he knows I've been through that shit and he still fucking would treat me that way. Like my mom dying and then you would block me and not speak to me for days while I'm dealing with my mom. Like and I'm alone and you would do that to me and tell me you love
Right.
me. Like, that's fucked up. How do you do that to anybody? Like,
That's
I
It
pretty
is.
just,
fucked up.
It's
I'll give that.
completely fucked
I
up.
don't
It's
get
totally
it.
wrong.
Over something that happened in Tommy Temper's chat, like on YouTube. Like, this is real fucking life, dude. Like, I'm dealing with losing my mom all alone, and then you got the fucking nerve to block me and not speak to me for days over some YouTube bullshit. Because Tommy said something about I had broken up with Brett and I didn't correct him at first. Like, that's what that was over. Literally. Tommy Temper said, "Oh, you broke up with Brett." And I kept talking because I didn't really hear him. And then when I heard him say it the second time, I corrected him. Oh, Brett lost his shit over that because I didn't correct Tommy. And I threw him under the bus. And I told everybody I broke up with him on panel. And he literally blocked me for days while I'm dealing with my mom dying. Like, I'm like, what? Like, you can't give me a little grace here? Like, I'm dealing with my mom just dying.
Yeah, it's obvious he had no sympathy at all. Had no
None,
regard.
to be
None.
honest. None. And that's fucking, I should have known. Like,
He's a narcissist. He doesn't have empathy.
right. I should have known
Right.
right there. Like, I should have fucking known. Like, I knew that's not right. Like, I would never treat anybody, I wouldn't treat a fucking stranger on the street like that. Like, I wouldn't. I've stopped and given people meals. I take homeless people fucking food and tents and fucking sleeping bags and shit. Like, I've done that. Like, I wouldn't treat a fucking stranger like that, much less somebody I tell them I love them. Like, what the fuck? And like, I'm stupid enough to, excuse it and just overlook it. And
all right.
that wasn't that
Keep it
long
up.
ago. She just died in September, and so I'm still dealing with all that. And like, it's just like, and he's just, but just totally like keep disrespecting me and like not show me any kind of like loving support.
I'm
Like,
sorry. I am really sorry that you're dealing with that.
Hey, ABD. Have you
Yeah.
heard of the 4-4-4 breathing techniques?
no,
So you take a deep breath in for 4 seconds, and then you're gonna hold it in for 4 seconds, and then you're gonna breathe it out for 4 seconds.
Yeah, I've heard that's a good method, Telescope.
well, that actually helped. I don't know if I did it all for 4 seconds, but it helped. It's just I get so fucking like, it's just Telescope. I've been up like almost all night. I haven't had any sleep, and it's just dealing with so much stuff. Like I said, this year has been too fucking much, and this is not what I fucking needed from somebody who told me they loved me for a year and a half. Like,
ABD,
that is fucked
do you
up.
like chocolate? ABD, do you like chocolate?
I don't need chocolate, Mikey. Why?
Well, saying that because chocolate allows me to sleep and calm myself.
Oh,
And
it's
if
got
I need
caffeine in it.
calming, it's one way that Suzanne helps me to calm down is with chocolate.
Oh, really?
So I can rest and relax. Right,
There's,
babe?
there's another thing you can
Marshmallows.
do.
Yeah.
I do tapping techniques a lot. They really
Oh,
help.
tapping is cool. Yeah, tapping's cool.
Like, so you tap between your eyebrows,
Oh,
and then do the sides of your face, like on the bone,
mm-hmm.
and then under the eye, and then under the nose,
Mm-hmm.
under your mouth, and then the sides of your hands, and like the top of your head. It actually really helps out a lot. Like, you just, and it's not like you can do
Oh,
it.
wow. Yeah.
You
That
can do
actually
it
helps.
with any things. Yeah, it does help.
Yeah,
They're like
it-
they're like acupuncture points and stuff.
Yeah. That
Oh,
actually
yeah,
feels
it's
good.
yeah. What I do is like, what I used to do is I like to just look over myself, and I poke certain. It's like you said, acupuncture. I poke certain places, and I felt so much at ease. And and I listen to really soothing music a lot. It helps. It
Mhm.
helped a lot. Um, Especially last year, we lost between us. We lost over 30 people.
Uh-oh. Did
Suzanne,
we lose him?
lost 5 people. Lost 5 people
Hello?
that were very dear to her, and it was just tough. And but we got through it. Because of course we had each other and we understood. But when I didn't have anybody before her, I always I always listened to some good soothing music. You always helped me. And I always went out and sang. I've been singing. I've been a singer since 1996.
I
28 years
cannot
now, probably.
sing. I cannot sing. My daughters can sing
Oh,
beautifully.
they
They
don't
grew up singing
care.
in church, but I can't sing a
Oh,
tune. I
sweetie, they
can't
don't
sing just
care.
a
You
button.
just go out there and have some fun. Do a karaoke bar one night to
Oh my
yourself
God.
in Nashville, you
I
know?
need to stay, as long as I stay away from the tequila, I'll be all right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
we'll stay
definitely
away
don't
from the
need tequila.
tequila. But I mean, even if you drink the tequila and sing, who cares?
Right.
Who cares? You're
That's
having
right.
fun. That's all that
Yeah.
matters.
Well,
All
to
right, well,
be
We
honest,
I'm gonna
you
get off
know,
here. I'm gonna get off here. Have a good day.
okay, thank you, Telescope. I appreciate it.
Take care. Hopefully my
thank you
advice
for
helped you.
coming up here,
It did. Thank
Telescope.
you. Thank you. Yeah, D. But D. Oh, he didn't do anything wrong, D. Everybody's telling him he did wrong, but him. So whatever. Like whatever. He never does anything wrong. So I'm just gonna have to get over it. I don't,
Well,
I don't.
you will get over it. You said you have your doggy, right? And you have a cat?
I have two pits that I've rescued from really bad
Oh,
areas of Memphis that are rescue dogs,
yeah.
and yeah, and then I rescued a kitten earlier this year that was tossed down on a little side road, and so
Well,
I've got her. So I've got a
yeah.
little crew here. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So what you do is you have the crew join you on the bed tonight and let them lay with you and they'll calm you. We have
Oh,
two
they
girls that
definitely
calm us.
know. Yeah, they definitely know. They definitely
Yeah,
pick up. And Lou, I've had her for the longest. I rescued. She was my first pet rescue, and she had been
yeah.
used in dog fighting, so she had been eaten up. Like she had scars all
Oh,
over her, like old wounds, new wounds, and they used her as a bait dog. I don't know if you know what that
oh
is.
God.
They use
Well,
them to make the other dogs meaner because they're not fighting dogs, so they just get beat up
right.
on. And
Yeah.
so I found her, and I was gonna just like um, foster her and adopt her out. And I just fell in love with her because I never had a pet and I had little dogs at the time. And so, but I ended up falling in love with her, and she knows my emotions like nobody else. Like she is so in tune with me. If I'm upset, she knows it. If I'm mad or pissed off, she knows it. Like she would have made a great therapy dog because she is so in tune with me that she's like, yeah, she's my buddy. Like that dog right there is not going anywhere. She's definitely my girl.
Yeah.
And so,
Michelle,
I take really good care of my pets. Like they're like my family, and everybody knows that. So that's just what
yeah.
I've always done.
Yeah, our cats are Moon Pie and Deja Vu. Moon Pie is going to be turning 8 years old
Oh,
next March, and Deja Vu is going to be turning 4 in December. And they're both our support girls. They're support pets,
yeah.
but
Can
they're
you
more
hear
than
me?
that. They are our family, and we love them, and we can take them anywhere with us. And you get discounts for that. You know, it's very easy. If you haven't done it yet, Suzanne and I would highly recommend that you allow all your pets to become support animals, and they can
Right.
help you a lot. Yeah, I mean, it helps a
Yeah.
lot.
They're really good. And like I said, I've worked with a lot of rescues, and I can get back into that again because I've slacked off a little bit with that because I've been busy with, well, whatever. But
I know, but you know what? He's forgotten. He's over.
right.
He's what Jesus would call the dust off your sandals, and you move on,
Rescue.
and So
No.
yes,
Yeah. I mean, I've always enjoyed that, and it's something that always makes me feel better. Like I'm giving back. Like I've rescued so many, I've lost count. Like I've rescued so many kittens and cats and dogs and puppies over the years. Like I've posted them on my page before. Like I've lost count, but it gives me a good feeling. I've crawled under houses and rescued dogs that were abandoned, puppies. I've
you're
done
an
lots and
angel.
lots of, my dad used to tell me all the time because growing up, I used to save animals and he used to call me Ellie Mae because I was always saving some kind of critter.
Well,
And
I would
he's
call
like,
you
sis, you,
I would call you Saint Francesca. You know, like Saint Francis took care of animals and
yeah,
loved them
yeah,
and everything. You would be
yeah.
Francesca, so you'd be the female equivalent of Saint Francis.
Right. And so he would always tell me, though, he's like, sis, you can't save them all. He always called me sis because I would stop in really bad areas of Memphis and like rescue
Right.
these animals. And he's like, I'm really worried for you. And I used to carry cat food and dog food in my car all the time for that
Sweetheart.
reason. It's just something that made me feel good. Like I was, helping somewhere. And helping animals, and it's just something I've always been passionate about. So I really need to get back into that and just, concentrate on myself for a while, I guess.
Sure.
But
Do something that's one thing too I wanted to say then is do something you enjoy doing. If you love rescuing animals, go right back to that. Do something
Right.
that makes you feel very good about yourself, very comfortable. It's a
Right.
perfect thing. It really is.
What are they doing? Yeah, but like instead of trying to rescue people, like I definitely can't rescue anybody if they don't want to. If they don't want to do right, they're just not going to do right, and I can't make anybody change, and I can't make anybody.
You can't change a tiger's
Right.
stripes. That's
Right.
what my wife says.
That's
You can't
right.
change a tiger's stripes.
Right. So
Yeah.
I'm just learning, and I should have already known, and I don't know. I just, like I said, I expect too much of people sometimes, and
And
but
it
you live and you
happens.
learn.
And it happens, ABD. It doesn't make you a
Right.
bad person. You know that.
Right.
You're
Yeah, I
a good
know.
person. You already know
Yeah.
yourself better, like I said.
Right. I mean, I know I'm a good person. It
You are a
bothers
good
me that
person.
people would like take advantage of,
Right?
that's what bothers me is like people know that and I just would never treat anybody that way. And I can't help it. It bothers me, but I'll get over it. I'll get over it eventually. And like I said, I'm sad, I'm hurt, I'm pissed off, I'm all of those things, but I'll get over it.
You will get over it. You will.
Yeah.
Eventually. It takes time. Because, like you
Right.
said, don't forget, you've got your mother who was the most dearest person to you in the world. And then you got this dumbass fuck who, lives over 3,000 miles away from you and thinks he can control the situation. And he's
Right.
full of bullshit. And, if God has his way, which I know he does, he humbles people very quickly. He'll have a Sasquatch come up there and, beat the shit out of him in the dead of night if he's near a cabin or some shit,
Yeah. Well,
like
I mean, I've
something
never.
out of Friday the 13th.
Well, is it staticky? I hear static. Can you hear it?
Yeah, right.
Or is it just on my end? Can y'all tell me in chat if you hear static? Because all I hear is static.
I hear static. Yeah, I hear static.
I'm probably going to end. I've been on like 3 hours and I'm really exhausted. I really do appreciate you coming up and keeping me company, and I appreciate everybody that came up. Oh, you hear it too? I think it's my connection. And
Okay.
lots of
Well,
static.
like I said, we feel honored and blessed. I speak on behalf of both myself and my wonderful wife, Suzanne. We feel honored and blessed that you allowed us both to be up here on your panel today. And I appreciate all the chatters that have been so sympathetic and loving and unconditionally. So bless you all. God bless you all, and God bless you, ABD, and your pets, your babies. They're your fur babies, and you love them. And hey, come on by anytime. You're invited anytime to our panels or the webcam anytime, hon.
I'm going to get off of here because it's so staticky I can't even hear. I think you can hear it up for a minute.
Okay.
But
Take
thank
care,
you,
everyone.
everybody. I appreciate all
Thank
of
you,
you. I
ABD.
really do. And I'll see you soon. All right. Bye.